Welcome to Blue Tinted Glasses, the home of Leicester City talk on YouTube. Fan debates, live watch-alongs, post-match reactions, and all the Foxes banter you could ask for. Subscribe now and see the game through Blue Tinted Glasses.
Just into race clear. He's got Jamie Vardy with him. Jamie Vardy sets off. Jamie Vardy! Ball back here for Darwin. Oh, he scored! An absolute belter! That is trademark Abdul Fattahwood.
This one into the box. Nugent over the top. Oh, what a goal! David Nugent's just scored a beauty. He's made Forest look like fools.
Premier League champions 2016. The amazing Leicester City.
Good afternoon and welcome back to Blue Tinted Glasses, and we are here for another watch along. It's been a couple of weeks. What's going on? Sacked. We haven't had a watch along for a while now because obviously we were at the protest last week, but we are back for the watch along. Leicester City versus Ipswich, and as I just messaged to Anil in the private chat, time for 2 hours of pain, which I think this might be. Anil, what's going on, mate? How are you?
King power out. Yeah, that was last week. This week, not much has changed, to be honest. If you look at the sorry state of that lineup, we signed 4 players on transfer deadline day, and not one of them is in the team.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about the lineup. Everybody in the chat, let us know what your thoughts are on the lineup. So we have Jakub Stolarczyk in goal, Ricardo Pereira, Caleb Okoli, Ben Nelson, and Luke Thomas as the back line. Harry Winks and Oliver Skipp partnership in midfield again. Abdul Fattah out on the right. Steffi Mavididi out on the left. Bobby Reid in the 10. And Patson Daka up top. And Nil, where do we even start, mate? So I'll tell you where we'll start. The couple of surprises, mate. No Jordan James. No Divine Mukasa. No Jamal Lascelles. A lot of talk online and stuff. Do you think they are simply just being rested ahead
That
of
is exactly
the Tuesday?
Yeah. I actually think they might be. I think Gary Rowett is the sort of manager who's pragmatic enough to know when, you're not going to get a certain thing from the game. And I think it would explain a lot. So yeah, maybe. I mean, it depends, because the thing is that I think this lineup, I think Jordan James was playing when we beat Ipswich last time. Someone might correct me on that, but I'm pretty sure he was. So it is still a pretty similar team. But I mean, yeah, like I said to you, the fact that we signed all these players and not one minimum, I mean, it seems to got so many problems in it as well. But to be fair, I mean, we need to pick the games that we can win. It's a 3-game week as well this week. So by that behalf, choose the teams that's gonna do what it can. So maybe, but as you said, 2 hours of pain coming right up.
I mean, do you not think it would have made a little bit more sense to maybe start those players and just bring them off later into the game? I mean, Jordan James and Divine Mukasa. I mean, Mukasa's been our best player since he came in on deadline day, and he's not playing now in this game. Surely you can't, in a relegation battle, just accept that you're gonna not win the game. But I get what you're saying about Rowett. He's pragmatic, so he's probably thinking about. But surely, I would actually say a manager like Gareth Rowett will just try and do everything to get something out of the game. And I'm not sure this lineup is the lineup to try and get something out of the game. Anil.
Well, you're preaching to the choir. I think this team's got at least 3 mistakes in it.
3?
Because it's just that's being generous. Exactly. I mean, we've been seeing it all season long. I don't know. It's not for me to comment, is it? I mean, the thing I would say, though, is still on paper, if we started with this team at the start of the season, you'd think that team is still good enough to make playoffs, right? It's just the problem is, as you're kind of saying, though, I mean, look, the result last night is that Oxford won. So now if you bring up the league table, I mean, anyone that was on the fence about King Power, I mean, look at that. We're second bottom of the championship. The only team below us is the only team that got a bigger points deduction than we did. And theirs was way more than what we have. So it's a shambles, really. And I guess my fear is, Locks, is that we play today, this weakened team, we lose, West Brom win, and all of a sudden there's a chasm that's opened up and you've got a must-win game. I think if we're going to get out of this, I feel like we got to get out of the relegation zone as soon as possible. I think as soon as you get in there, you're in big trouble. It's funny because there's a lot of talk this week, obviously, about Tottenham Hotspur as well. And as it stands, they're 1 point above the relegation zone. I think as soon as they go into it, they'll go down as well. If they stay out of it, maybe they'll be all right. For us, we're already in the relegation zone and it's looking pretty bad. So, look, if it was me, of course, I'd want to see all those players. I think the Mikasa one's the real strange one to me because, as you say, he's been the best player since he's been in the team. Yeah, he's not good for all 90 minutes, but I mean, I saw the pre-match conference and the manager even said, he goes, I can't believe he's, 18, 19, he plays with such maturity, which I agree with. So, yeah, I mean, the problem is, I'll ask you for your score prediction. With that team lineup, what do you think the score's going to be?
4-0 loss. I think we're going to get spanked.
Wow.
Yeah. I said 2-1 all week.
Okay.
I said 2-1, and I saw this lineup, and I said 4-0 loss. Like, there's no way this team scores. There's no way this team's scoring. We're going to concede. So I just think, again, it makes no sense to me, the whole resting argument, because Bobby Reid, surely you bring on Bobby Reid, when the other players are tired and when the opposition's tired. You want Bobby Reid up against the fully fresh Ipswich side. I don't get that at all. Surely you play the kid. Surely you play the youngster who's been really good so far, who's got more energy, right, and more in his legs. Surely you play him from the start, and then if you need to bring Reid on later on, you do that. But I'm miffed. I'm miffed to this lineup. I don't get it at all. And you mentioned the league table, Anil. There it is. I'm not sure if this is updated with Portsmouth. What did the Portsmouth game finish? Do we know?
Apparently, them and Blackburn drew.
Oh, okay. So this is probably updated then. Yeah. So this probably is updated then. You can see the draw there for Portsmouth. So yeah. I mean, look, it's desperate times as we've been saying for a while. I suppose the only positive there, is if we did win today, which we're not. But if we did win today, you kind of close that gap a little bit to Blackburn, who did have games in hand on us at one point.
Yeah.
And now obviously they don't. We've got the game in hand. So yeah, I honestly struggle to see past a 4-0 loss for Leicester City. I mean, what you say? Give me yours.
I think they'll win 3-1. I know it might get bad. The thing is, we've got quite a good record against Ipswich. They haven't beaten us in a long time. I think that will change today. But yeah, we have got quite a good record. I think the way that they play maybe suits us a little bit better. So we'll have to see what kind of happens. But yeah, I just think if you look at the form, it's hard to see us getting a result. You never know. But you're kind of right, though. I mean, to be honest with you, those teams drawing, actually, this is the best opportunity we've got going. Because, what Oxford have done so well is everyone just had them down as being automatically down, right? It was between West Brom and Leicester for the final place. Well, now there's a very real possibility that West Brom and Leicester are going to go down and they're going to get out of it. And I think the big difference is that, they had to scrap to survive last season as well. So they've got that mentality. For them, they will put their bodies on the line, which you just don't really see enough of in our game. It's changed a little bit recently. So yeah, I mean, we get a win, and like I say, gets you out of the relegation zone. Could be absolutely huge. But look, what I would say is that we'll judge the manager, I guess, by the end of the game next week. Because if at the end of that, after 3 games, if we're out of the relegation zone, fair play. Even if you lose this one but win the next 2 or some combination thereof, if we lose all 3, oh my god, sack the.
I was just going to say, Anil, because you just heard me ask you what the Portsmouth game finished. The reason I don't know is because I've stopped looking because I don't care.
Yeah.
I have accepted we are going to be in League One next. I've just accepted we're going down to League One, and anyone who says to me, "Well, we could still," I'm just like, you're lying to yourself. What have you seen from this team that makes you think we can stay up? I don't understand. I just can't understand what people think, what people have seen to suggest we're going to stay up. The new manager bounce was 0-0. Sorry, was 2 draws, 2 points against Stoke and Middlesbrough. That was the new manager bounce.
Better than Igor Tudor, though. At least we got 2 points on the board. They didn't get any.
True.
But
better than Andy King.
Better than oh my god, yeah. I mean, he had a disaster, didn't he? I mean, it doesn't look good, does it? I mean, what can I say? Speaking of Spurs, I mean, I can just see it now. You should be celebrating Spurs getting relegated, shouldn't you? And just it's not going to mean anything because we're going to go down ourselves. Oh my god, how horrendous is that?
I mean, what I would say is, what I would say is let's the substitute bench, Anil. So we've got Harry French in goal. Because
really, so not even Vitesse is.
No, God knows what Vitesse is, what he does. I don't know. Yeah, Harry French in goal. Aluko, Lascelles, Aribo. Is this right? Hamza? Is Hamza back? Is Hamza?
Yeah. I did see that. Yeah.
Hamza, JJ, Makassa, Richards, and I. So we only have one player on the bench. One wide player, sorry, on the bench, Adil. No Monga, no Page, no Silko, no youngsters, basically, other than Aluko. Yeah. I suppose that's what you get when you go for an old school manager, isn't it?
Well, yeah, he's clearly shown that, hasn't he? It's the same with this team. I mean, what I'm interested in, is it that Makassa is got a knock or something like that? He wants to rest him. I mean, that makes me think that actually he just prefers the experience. He thinks experienced players are going to get him out of this, and maybe you bring the young players on later when you need to do it. It's a bit worrying. I mean, it's what I'd say is, someone's just put it in as, no faith in the youth. But as you said, it's probably what we would expect, I would say, from a manager like this. I mean, let's see if it works. I don't know.
Well, I feel like we've seen this before, Anil, right? What happens, there's a bit of a pattern at Leicester this season where a manager will kind of put faith in the youth. They won't really do too much.
Yeah.
And then they're dropped and he goes to the experienced who let him down every week. And it was the same with Marty. With Marty, 100%. He kept going back to the experienced players and just said, and just kept putting faith in them, even though they just continuously let him down. That's what irritates me, Neil. It's like Rowett watched the game last week, which, we all watched the game and it was fucking dog shit. And he's kind of targeted the youth there a little bit. Like it's
which is weird because it wasn't them really that have made the problems, was it? In my opinion, odd to say. I mean, I don't know what can we say. I mean, look, we all think the team lineup is stinking, but until we see what's out on the pitch, we don't know. But yeah, I mean, it was a painful watch last week, wasn't it?
Yeah. I mean, this is my point. As our experienced players play shit every week in, week out. I feel like the younger players are just easier for them to target managers. Just if I just don't buy that rest in Mikasa. I feel like it's a tactical thing, and if it is, it's fucking retarded. I'm afraid. Like I don't know how you can. I don't know. But then, like, Bobby Reid will score like a tap in at the back post, and everyone will be like, "See, Mikasa's crap. Bobby Reid's the way forward."
What tends to happen is he does. If he gets a chance, he's good at taking it. But the problem is because he's like lack of athleticism, is that you just hamper the rest of the team. We'll have to see. I don't know. We'll judge it when we play.
People in the live chat, get your score predictions in the chat. There we go. Yeah, get your score prediction. Oh, sorry. What have you? Oh, is that the thing, Anel? Yeah, okay. Sorry, I've just seen that. This is so depressing, says Chappers. Yeah, it is. Players gave up a long time ago. Rick Starr says, afternoon, lads. So how's this one going to go? I mean, yeah, if you rewind, you'll hear what we said. Ethan's mum has got it going on. Hello, guys. Good to have you back. Not holding my breath. Yeah. Bobby Reid has been shit the moment he signed, just like Ayew. They are probably as bad as the Akinbaye signing under Taylor. The score predictions are coming in. Steve saying 5-0 to Ipswich. Ryan saying 4-0 Ipswich. Rick Starr saying 3-1 Ipswich. Milgo saying 3-1 Ipswich. Ryan saying 3-0 Ipswich. Fox's Army is saying 2-1 Ipswich. I'm not seeing many Leicester wins here. Paulo says 2-1 to Leicester. Jazzy 4-1 to Ipswich. Alex says 2-1 Leicester. And James says, I've bet on Ipswich to score inside 5 minutes. Anil, if I was putting a bet on for this game, I would probably have Ipswich to score in the first 5 minutes. I'm not going to lie. I don't think that's a bad bet at all to put on.
Yeah, I mean, look, to be fair, though, that was the one thing we did well last week. I mean, they did eventually score, but, I actually think we held out quite well. It's just the problem is we just couldn't get anything going the whole game, and that was my kind of fear. I think last week was more the sort of Gary Rowett that I was expecting, which is trying to be dogged and determined, but suffer a little bit in terms of going forward. And then, as we said, what a possible downside of that sort of style is you're just going to make it a team who can't keep clean sheets anyway, still can't keep clean sheets, and you nullify their attack. We'll have to see.
Yeah, we are going to be joined by Luke in just a sec. Don't worry, he is here. He is coming. He's not going to. He's out of retirement, I should say. But I think he's just loading in. I think he might be having some potato internet problems. Anyway, we are very close to kick off. Very, very close to kick off. I'll get the timer. As always, the clock will be at the top. Don't spoil anything in the chat. And if you do, you're banned. And yeah, there we go. Leicester obviously in the away pink kit. Mavididi back in the lineup. Where's Duck? Is Chelsea play? I don't know where Duck is these days. He's in and out. Like,
mate, look at that body language. They look beaten already.
They do. I know what you mean, Anil. I know what you mean.
They all look. So many of them look nervous there.
Yeah. Is he here? I can't tell if Luke's here. I don't think he is. Right, let's get the clock ready.
Just get some bingo in. How many times will Akoli be on the floor?
Yeah. It was funny, actually. Obviously, Kate earlier was at the game. She's speaking to Ipswich fans, and they're like, oh, we've got a bit of dodgy form. I'm like, fucking hell. If that's dodgy.
Don't worry.
Won
Dr.
8,
Lester's in town.
Yeah, they've like
Really,
won 7 or 8 in 10. Yeah. So it's like not really dodgy, but... And they also top of the XG table. Expected goals, expected points.
Well, that's the thing. That's the thing is all season long they've been amongst there. That's the thing. They've got, good manager.
Right,
I still think
you
can still make the argument that they've underperformed a little bit, but I suppose given that they've completely rebuilt the team, they're still up there come the business end of the season. That's the most important thing.
Can you hear us, Luke?
Yeah, can you see me? It looks black on my end.
Yeah, it's black, yeah.
To be honest, it's quite a big improvement from where I'm sitting.
I need to see a sexy face, Luke.
I don't know why it's doing it.
Oh, yeah.
You're back.
We got you.
It's probably just going to do that thing again where like every 2 minutes you turn into...
The layout on stream...
That's what's happening,
looks totally
isn't it?
different for me as well.
You're now talking like IU runs. I think we've lost you, Luke. I think we've lost you, mate. Or he might come back now because the game started playing. Yeah, we'll leave it for now. See if he comes back. Ipswich into the box. Akoli's on the floor already. Akoli's on the floor already.
That's what I was saying about asking about the bingo. He's just the Jordan Ayew of defenders, isn't he?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to use your link, Anil, I think.
Cool. We'll be a bit behind, but you do get it. It's not, turn-based football. They're all on the floor. We're going to be on the floor as well at the end of this season. Cam seems fine, by the way.
What's that, sorry?
Oh, sorry, that was Luke that put it in there. Yours. I thought it was you asking.
Oh. Ball in.
Yeah, that's...
for Ipswich.
I'd like our chief football officer to answer some questions then. Like, what was the Viates signing all about if he's literally not even... Now that, one of our goalkeepers has got injured, he can't even make the bench. Similar to the Woyo Koulibaly signing. Like, we could have done with a bit more depth in the fullback area. Oh my God. Just as I've said that, just seen some fantastic fullback defending. Not. Mate, it's already all guns at the Alamo right away. Oh God.
That was decent.
Come on.
Oh
my
Daka,
God,
man! He didn't know where he was.
No, it's crazy.
Brandon,
This game's going mad for a reason.
Brandon, you're ahead, mate. Stop putting comments. You're ahead.
Oh, that is depressing to see. How can a professional footballer? They must have worked on that move all week as well, and he's just absolutely clueless.
He had no idea where he was.
No, he didn't. He didn't.
That was good from Bobby Reid to be. Oh my God. What the fuck was that? He just passed it to their fullback. What the fuck? Gary Rowett passing the drip check again.
He's got good drip, to be fair. Bunch of make-a-wishes. That is the current team, it feels like, isn't it? Well, okay, we showed a bit more forward intent, though. Early start.
Yeah, that's true.
See.
Oh, go on! Harry Winks has somehow got the ball there and took it down on his chest, I think. Had a shot. Yeah,
I mean, to be fair, that's a good play from him. Good shot, good save. I mean, it is straight at the keeper, but he's hit it hard. He's hit it low. Put him under some pressure. Yeah, it's not the worst start, exactly. Let's take advantage of it. Maybe we can score within 5 minutes. God, I can't think I've ever remembered last time we did that.
Fatawi taking the corner hit. Left-footed in-swinger.
He's been targeting right underneath the goal recently. Let's see. A bit different this time.
That was
Go on. Oh, my God.
Mavrididi's a bot.
It's just as well that there was a foul there. That was so poor.
Mavrididi's just had about 10 fucking seconds with the ball in the air floating to time his shot, and he misses the ball completely. What the fuck?
Do you know what's depressing about that? Is that the corner to give him delivery was actually really, really good. Very good delivery. Like, I remember Paul Scholes scored a few corners like that for Man United. It's actually quite tricky to, like, line up and get it on the sixpence. Makes me think, though, why wouldn't you try and aim for Fatawu to be on the end of it, right? Because he's actually got we've seen him, he's capable of volleying it.
Yeah. Agathin, you're asking very weird questions, mate. How old are you? Guess. Yeah, it's been an interesting start so far. That's for sure.
Well, we made it past 5-minute mark without conceding. I mean, that's
There's always that, yeah. So my bet, I would have lost my bet if I put it on.
So, guys, today I'd say our internet connection is quite similar to Leicester's performance in the Championship this season. Not the best. So we might be going back and forth in terms of where we are in the game. Oh, well won. Do you know what, though? I'll give Rowett some credit. Under him, we win the ball higher up the pitch way more often than we did under Cifuentes.
Wide from Mavididi. I've put it up either way. I've put the screen up.
Okay, nice one.
For now, until we.
Oh, you got it. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah. Let's drag it wide.
I should get some audio.
Oh, don't worry about it. It's just like being in a King Power, silent.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, nice.
I agree, Anil. I think we look like we actually want to win the ball back. Well, that would be a start, for sure. Our chances of winning a game or getting anything from the game are improved when we try and win the ball back. Love a good custard cream. Who said custard cream? I love a custard cream. Does somebody ask what everybody's favourite biscuit is?
I was going to say, what is the goated biscuit?
For me, my goated biscuit is custard cream. It is genuinely
really
custard cream. Yeah,
I mean, it's a classic, but not a chocolate bourbon instead.
No, I'm not a fan of bourbons. I think they're boring as hell, man. Chocolate bourbons.
Oh, all right, friendship over.
I think it just tastes like fake chocolate. It's just like American type. Like, it's just horrible.
To be fair, do you know why? Because like the USification of British confectionery, that's what's happened. Like, I don't know.
Right, okay.
I'm sure you've noticed this, but everything tastes worse than it did 5 or 10 years ago.
Yeah, it's no, I know
because they changed the ingredients because like these taxes and stuff like that, and the sizes as well. It's quite depressing to see. But do you know what? I saw
homemade shortbread from somebody who knows how to bake. Somebody who knows how to make it.
That's a good shout. I was going to say, I saw this really interesting documentary on Channel 4, and it was like the chocolate and biscuit wars. And so I was going to ask you this question. Does a penguin or a Kit Kat count as a biscuit? Penguin bar or Kit Kat, does it count as a biscuit?
I would say it is penguin bar. They're both biscuits, I would say.
Okay, because I was saying, well, the important thing is that legally they are. So apparently what happened is that those guys got like a massive advantage because they could sell their product in 2 different sections in the supermarkets, and they started making money. So there's a bit of chocolate mafia going on.
Yeah.
In terms of who was going to rule the UK.
Gold bars. Gold bars.
Go on, Dakar.
Gold bars.
Yeah, they're good. They're good. I've got a sweet tooth. To be honest with you, it's not gone. This is actually. I think we've started very well. You know,
That's a foul.
we're playing away, but I think we've started like the home team, which is good to see. And we've had a couple of shots on goal. We just need to. The only issue is we can't sustain it, so we have to take our advantage when we're on top. But fair play. Who was that won it back? Was that Skip again?
I think it was Winks, and then he got fouled.
Yeah. No, those 2 have started well. Jaffa Cake. That's exactly what. So Jaffa Cake is, I believe, the #1 selling thing in the UK, and that's the reason why. Because thanks to the chocolate mafia, they got to be sold in 2 different places. But Jaffa Cake, that's a good shout.
Dead grim. Nah, grim. Disgusting. Disgraceful shout. Disgraceful. Jaffa Cake. No. Jammy Dodgers are all right, but more of a younger thing, right? When you're younger, they're nice. Ball in. Cleared away. What else? Chocolate digestive, obviously. Chocolate digestive, so it's classic. I think.
I mean, surely that's boring, but I wouldn't say no. I suppose just the regular digestive or rich tea, they're like the most boring biscuits you can get. Wow, court order stating that Jaffa Cakes or cakes, maybe. Maybe that's how they fought back on the chocolate mafia.
Do you remember breakaways? They were quite nice.
Yeah. Go on, cross in, ball in. We started well, and it's a bit, probably we should have saved the biscuit chat for a bit later, because so far we've not played so badly that we need to be talking about biscuits.
That's good play there, Bobby Reed.
Yeah. No, we've Ipswich can't get going at all. We're dictating play. We just need to make something from this. Oh, Fox's creams. Oh, what a shout.
Chocolate digest. They do white chocolate digestives now. There's a
really?
lot of people who don't like white chocolate, though. I've noticed a lot of people don't like it.
Probably the same people that want King Power to stay. They just don't want to accept that sometimes change is necessary. Yeah, not all the time, but, bit of mix. Dream chocolate bar. Do you remember that? Whoa, that was elite. Skip. Adidi here. We're on top of this game. Let's try and make something happen here. Oh. Mavadidi looks poor already, I think. Oreo. How we missed the Oreos.
I like a lot of dark chocolate these days. Well, these days I haven't recently, but in the last kind of couple of years. We're gonna have a free kick just in their half. I agree, though. Yeah, we've played well so far. We have played well. So, but you just need to make it count.
Yeah.
Because remember what game was it? I'm trying to think what game it was. We were like really good in the first half, and then it tailed off a little bit. Well, many games this season I see what happened. But
I mean, many games you haven't had any good halves. I would say, as you know, this is clearly our good half, so therefore we've got to get something from it. You also know that Ipswich, they're not gonna, I think the worry is it going to be one of those games where they score off their first attack again? Because so far, to be fair, what we've done so well is that we haven't even let them construct like a proper attack. There we go. And see, we're trying to get the ball forwards a lot more faster and direct under Mr. Rowett.
I can imagine the Ipswich fans are quite frustrated with their team.
Yeah. Well, they should still know. I think the way that the Championship is this season, there's no excuse for them to not just pissed it. Because it's not like a team's gone off like, a rocket and ended up on, no team that wins it this season is going to get to 90 points.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why, again, for us, I just think it's inexcusable to be in this position. It wasn't even, you could say it's competitive. I'll give you that. Like, it's actually quite refreshing to see compared to Premier League where you get so many of the teams bunched up. But basically, I just feel like a team that isn't shit will be up in the top end of, and unfortunately we're awful. So we're not even mid-table, but no, I think they'll stick with McKenna.
I was going to say, imagine next season if you had Spurs, like who else? Spurs, Wolves, and
us.
Burnley.
And us. I mean, that would be incredible. That would be...
Maybe Ipswich as well.
Yeah. I've said this to you a few times that, like, basically, they've tried this concept. I know they've discussed it a few times in the past, but Premier League 2. And I kind of feel that if Spurs come down it basically as a Premier League 2, especially if we're in it, then you've got, like, multiple champions even in there and, a Europa League winners last season. What I think is, well, look, you've seen it already with the Championship playoffs, right? That they've expanded it. Wonder what everyone's take on that is in chat, by the way. We kind of predicted it would happen. But
playoff thing.
Yeah.
Shambles. And it's utter woke nonsense. Money, that's the only reason they've done it.
Of course it is, which is why we predicted it would happen, right? But then what did we also say? I'm pretty sure we said then the next thing would happen is they'd change it into Premier League 2 and there'd be no relegation from Premier League 2. Right, so you might be able to get promoted from Premier League 2 to Premier League 1 and Premier League 1 down to Premier League 2, but you can't leave Premier League 2.
I don't think that's going to happen.
They already have this system in other countries. And then I bet they would make something where the team from the top Premier League, when they get one of the teams, would have a relegation playoff. You see this in some countries with one of the teams that comes up.
Yeah, bad news though, Noise Lambent. The extended playoffs isn't in League One, so we're fucked next season. It's only in the Championship for now.
Uh-oh, that's the first mistake. Here we go. Got to get back, guys.
Mametti to the back post. Thomas clears.
That was a good header, to be fair. They're starting to get a bit more of a foothold.
Yeah. Which was always going to happen, right? They were always going to grow into it more.
Of course it was, yeah.
What are your thoughts about the playoffs going from 4 to 6? Yeah, we just spoke about that, mate. Yeah, I don't like it, but I can understand. Like all you'd need to do is you could just win like 5 games in a row at the end of the season after being shit all year, and you could creep into the playoffs. Mental.
Well, that's the idea, to make it exciting till the end, isn't it? But it's dumb because just feel like, even though the team who finishes third is going to play 1 game less, it's just ridiculous that you could end up with a team that finishes like 20 points better off than another team and they still don't make it. That just seems wrong to me. But I get it that without European sort of or whatever football, you don't have that much more to play in the Championships. They're trying to spice it up.
Yeah. Let me share this again.
And that one will end in a stalemate.
Oh, have I?
Oh, yeah. Don't want to do that, mate. Watchalong banned.
Banned. Oh, you've gone. Banned.
Sharing off the Fox's hub because we're in Australia. They're very generous, these locks.
Naughty, 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 naughty. There we go. Sorted. On the one hand, you keep more fan bases excited longer, but on the other, you devalue the regular season. Yeah, I suppose it does. It does devalue it a little bit. I mean, it just kind of makes it.
Well, then at what point does it? At what point do you just say, do you know what? At the end of the season, let's just say whoever wins the last game of the season, half those teams go into the playoffs. Why don't just the whole everyone's in the playoffs?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Like, you know, in some countries where the league splits, like at the end, it's like, I mean, we've been doing.
Thank God we don't do that. That is utter woke nonsense. That is utter woke.
I think Scotland do it as well, right? Scotland do that, I think. Yeah,
they do. In Argentina, they have 2 championships a year. Did you know that? They changed it recently, but they used to have like an apertura and something else, like a summer division and a winter division. It was so weird. When 19 out of 19 games, you can be champions.
Luke Thomas with a yellow card. Crazy yellow card for Luke Thomas, so that's a worry. Here he is.
And hell, man, I came so. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Tell me you can hear me. I'm gonna fucking smash this laptop across someone's fucking head, cunt. You can hear me. Good. All right, I can relax now. Fucking hell, man! I hate technology. I don't know how you do your job, man. Fuck technology.
I just do it badly. That's the way to get around it.
Luke Thomas on a yellow. Luke, you might have missed it.
Sorry, guys, for that. I tried my best. It's fixed now, I think.
It's all good.
Oh, good challenge, Ricardo. Corner though. It's definitely now. It's Ipswich time. Got to ride this spell.
Yeah, corner. Did he just do a no-look pass? Why did he do a no-look? What a fucking bozo. Ipswich player. Whoever that was. Doing a no-look pass. Who do you think you are? Christian Fuchs? Right. Let's see who's marking the big men in this one. Skip. There we go.
The no Fuchs pass.
Bobby de Coverreed. Why does de Coverreed always mark the fucking biggest lad, bro? It doesn't matter who's in charge.
Skip's also marking a big lad as well. That's crap. Is it fair to say no bozo moments yet from our players?
Yeah, not yet.
Other than maybe Thomas?
Well, that Daka moment early on was pretty bozo. If you play that back again, if ever you had to summarise. Yeah, that was always, yeah. So we've had 2 bozo moments, but I guess they've been offensive bozo moments.
Go on then. Now's a chance. Skip. Oh, don't fuck it. What are you doing?
Yeah, he needed to play that first time. I keep saying to you guys, the thing is that I appreciate Skip's effort, but it's a big hole in the team.
Well, now JJ, I would play JJ now that he's back, but obviously he was.
Well, you played Jordan James and Skip though, wouldn't you?
It depends on the game state. Like Winks is doing well, right? Winks is doing all right, so I would have played him, but yeah. Bozo moments from Rowett picking some of these players. I can hear, like, you know when you can hear a Hoover? But, like, yeah. I swear you can hear Hoovers from, like, a mile away. I can just hear a Hoover. It's not in my house, but I can hear one. It's really annoying me. Just like... I'd rather listen to fucking Manny speak. That's offside. That's offside.
Yeah, now
why have they waited? Why? Why so long? There's no VAR. That's bozo.
Well, that guy looks like old.
He looks like racist. I'm sure this was way offside. The first one was off as well, and the second one.
Yeah, I think they were off twice in that movie. Rowett's, what do you make of his offside trap, Luke? Fan or not a fan?
It's effective and it's worked, but like I think last week was a textbook example of everything that you were scared was going to come to fruition with shore up our defense a little bit more, but just have no attacking output. And right now, we need points. We don't need to be shutting up shop. We don't need to be holding out for point draws. We need 3 points week in, week out. And to do that, you need to attack. So
I feel like we kind of just didn't use the offside trap in the last game against Norwich. I feel like it was abandoned for a game, which I don't really understand. I didn't see it much at all. I thought we were a lot deeper.
That can
a little bit in the
happen
first half.
on the opposition. Yeah, exactly. Paris and Goma almost scored, didn't he? But that was more through giving the ball away rather than intentionally playing the offside trap.
Hey, Luke, how's keto? You back on it?
good. Yeah, good, man. I've been doing some. Actually, I won't discuss that. I'll say something gross yet again. But a few stomach issues because I didn't practice what I preached to you. I've been a bit half-assed of some of the supplements, but yeah, good.
I think an issue is you can't get going again now. We were good in the first 10 minutes, but now we've we won a free kick though.
Yeah, that was Luke Thomas. He was like in the middle of the pitch and went ahead and got fouled. Dara Shea, good defender at this level as well. He just knows how.
Yeah,
to
that was a good signing
defend.
from them, wasn't it?
Nice.
Go on, Fatali.
Go on.
Peace. Is it fuck?
Well, it's first time. That's still a hint of something to come.
I will say one thing though, lads. Obviously, we're slating the 11, but one thing I saw before the game, a lot of people saying was, okay, if we can keep the game close, either 0-0 or just within reach, and then you bring on the likes of Jordan James and Mukasa.
Oh, here we go. You should. You know what? He should have shot there. He actually should have shot Luke Thomas. Yeah.
Agreed.
Oh
God!
This is pretty good though. I think you'd have to say on that overall so far this half we've probably been slightly the better team, but again that's an opportunity.
What's different in there? What can you see that's different this game to last game?
Well, more intensity, winning the ball back. We're winning the duels at the moment.
And that's not even like a personnel thing, is it? Like it's like what?
No, it's not. But well, do you know what though? It's funny though, Locks. I would say this is the third away game under Gary Rowett, and the one that we played badly was at home. I mean, our home record this season isn't both records are bad, but I actually think we play better away from home at the moment. Go on. Oh. Luke Thomas drew a goal after his miss against Stoke.
He does have he has a few, like he does get a few chances, like every now and then. Oh, Okoli's on the floor! What a surprise! He is the biggest pussy I've ever seen in my life, mate. What the hell, man? Every game he's on the floor crying. Get up!
Do you know what we need? We need a picture of him crying and have like a count that just goes up every time we do it. It just appears on the stream. It's 2 now. Like I said, we had the bingo.
Yeah. That and an Enzo swear jar for me.
It annoys me so much. He's an embarrassment to Italian defenders, Caleb Okoli. He's actually an embarrassment. Maldini is, well, he's not dead, but he's turning in his grave, in his future grave, that I'm sure he's already paid for.
His dad was also a defender as well, wasn't he? Maldini's dad, so...
And now his son's a player.
Yeah.
I don't think he's a defender though, no? I think isn't he got
There's 2. One
midfielder?
I think one is, and the other one's a midfielder, yeah. I think the better one is the midfielder, yeah. Here we go, Luke Thomas special.
That was awful.
God.
That was fucking awful.
He gives it in though. Oh no, we haven't. All right.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Johnny Evans playing, mate. Johnny Evans, I've survived Johnny Evans playing at the. Johnny Evans was levels above what fucking Caleb Okoli is. Crying out loud. Johnny Evans knew how to defend.
Exactly.
It's not even like Okoli's got the playing out from the back to go in his favour. He's terrible at defending. He's terrible at fucking playing out.
Fuck Johnny Evans is a piece of shit.
Why?
Because he's a fucking scumbag, you know why? Because he fucking doesn't want to play for us and be a fucking captain when things are going bad. But as soon as North Island, as soon as Ireland come knocking, he's all of a sudden ready to play.
Oh yeah,
chooses
yeah.
to
Sorry,
leave
yeah.
his squad behind as a captain and go and be training with Manchester United for free. Fuck that guy, man. He was a
But
scumbag. You knew he wasn't going to stay in the last.
the first like the first 3 years he was here, he was very, very good. Very
Yeah.
good.
He's a fucking weak gutless dog.
That
Fuck
season
him.
with him and Soyuncu, they were one of the best pairings in the division that year.
Yeah. And then Fafana came in. Who's
The
worse,
thing is,
Marty or Okoli? Ooh, I'm not sure. They're on par. They're on par, I think.
I would genuinely say a Okoli for me, which is really saying something. But I feel like a Marty at this level would look much better than a Okoli did or does. Oof, great save, to be fair. That was off the line.
Don't think it was it even a
It
save.
hit the
It looks
post,
like
I
it's-
think. I think it hit the
Is
post.
it?
Yeah, it's come wide. Who would you rather, Amati or FaZe Locks?
FaZe.
Yeah, come off the post. Yeah.
FaZe, I think. Yeah, FaZe.
Got away with one there.
Although Amati gave us like a cult hero moment with the Chelsea pendant where he after
Exactly.
the FA Cup final where he threw it. That was great. Benkovic, God.
Bro, that little
Why
spray
is-
can. Go on.
Go on.
No, I was going to talk
No,
bullshit.
go
Go
on.
on.
No, go
No,
on. No,
I
go
was
on.
just gonna say that the spray can thing that the ref like wears the bag. I keep thinking it's like a fucking like one of those lightsabers that the Jedi have attached to their belt. I'm just waiting him to whip it out. I can't. Every time it throws me off. Well, why has this guy got a lightsaber on the pitch?
Look at that, though,
Win it
trying to win a
back.
ball back. Oh, but that's the problem. They played out of the press. Good challenge.
Ricardo fell over, but he won the ball.
No, that was good.
Yeah, that was dark
good.
arts all over.
Yeah.
Abdul.
We're too eager to do that. If you look at it, when we break, we're in good positions, but
That's
that
one thing I
ability.
noticed, Anil.
Yeah.
The break, the commitment from the team is levels above what we saw. I wouldn't say levels, but it's better than what we saw in the Marty.
Yeah. Yeah, it was too slow under Marty. Here you can see the idea, but I just feel just needs more care and attention. Yeah, now they've got hold of the game again. I think that for me is still a real worry, though. If you've got Skip and Winks, I'd expect us to be having way more of the ball than what we do.
Uh-oh.
Holding on a little bit here.
Oh!
Decent effort there.
Ah.
I would have collapsed if that went in.
Yeah, I mean, if someone scores one of those, what can you say?
Jordan Ayew or a wardrobe?
Wardrobe every time. Wardrobe's got some uses.
Depends. If it's Luke's wardrobe, I don't want it.
Decent effort there. Honestly, man, I don't even want him to even look at the fucking pitch. Fucking
He's going to
Jesus
come on.
Christ.
He's going to.
I mean,
He'll
we
be on. Ricardo's going to be fucked second half.
Well, maybe that's what Luko's there for, or Hamza.
Badir Luko getting minutes in the league. You must be joking,
Yeah.
mate. Never going to fucking happen.
Oh, won the ball back again. Nice.
Play,
Go on.
do well here now. Come on. Oh, my God.
That is frustrating because we've won the ball back up high quite a few times. We just never really made it count. You know, it's quite a bitty game at the moment, though, isn't it? A lot of stop-start.
Who's gonna get knackered first? It's gonna be us.
Oh,
isn't
we
it?
will, because they've got possession. That's the thing. They play not that dissimilar to, Spanish style manager, really. Possession.
Why do they allow Okoli to pass the ball? I mean, Anil, you said this. It's like if you were Rowett, the first thing you'd be saying is, if you want to fucking play out, give it to Ben Nelson. Do not let Caleb Okoli pass the ball.
I disagree with that narrative, by the way. Especially after last game, I strongly
Nelson's
disagree.
crap as well, but Okoli's
so none of them play out. Here we go. Go on. Yeah, go on. Look at that. Daka's rushing. Man. Look at that. The intent to get forward. That's a yellow.
Booking.
Yeah.
I think Nelson is nowhere near as good a ball as people make it. I actually think that he's not even a Premier League player. I think he's going to be a top-end championship player. As harsh as that sounds, I think he's overrated.
Yeah, I don't think top-end championship based on what we've seen this season even.
I'm not saying these ceilings, and write him off as a player, but I think that he's put up way too high. Like, he's way overrated.
I think he's compared against our other players, and he's better than Okoli. It's not even a question.
Yeah, but he's not that much better than Okoli.
Even little things, right? Like even like simple passes on the inside of the foot, the weight that he puts on his passes for simple distance as well, it needs to be so much more meticulous. These little details seriously count in high-end football. And Neil, you know this, right? I don't know. It's just things I see from him worry me. On the ball, anyways.
Free kick to Leicester. Come on. Go on, Okoli. Oh, good effort, to be fair.
Imagine that would have been a Ben Nelson assist and Caleb Okoli goal.
There you go. It would have been
chatting shit about them.
Well, we're quite happily, well, then we'd have been using the wrong positions. Maybe they'd be better off as centre forwards. That was good technique, to be fair.
Decent.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like 80% of the population could have put that either side of the goalkeeper, and he just went down the middle.
Right, that's well harsh. He's caught it on the volley. Yeah, got the overlap here. They're going to go for no.
Good ball in that. Oh, no one there.
Yeah, you see their system there, how it worked. As soon as the guy got
what
it.
What is Abdul doing? Fucking hell.
No, it's all right. Well, it was, but it's, I don't know. He knew what he was doing, whether you agree with it or not, and it's dealt with the situation.
Dejon Richards is on the bench. Cake eater, mate.
So far, he's only had that one cameo appearance, hasn't he, so far?
Yeah. Would have helped had he had better experienced players in front of him, but there's no way these youth players will make it professionally with how dire the squad is now. Well, it doesn't help, does it, with development?
No. I mean, that's the thing with youth players is they can absolutely explode and they can go from, worth nothing to worth 20, 30 million pounds, or equally they can just end up being League One fodder, can't they?
That's Mavadini tracking back for all the Mavadini haters right there, winning the ball back.
Mate, he's been terrible.
I was going to say I'm a Mavadini hater this game. He's been crud.
He has.
Because the problem is with Mavadini right now is if he's one-on-one with the ball, you do not back him to score.
And that's like the only thing he had going for him, really. Like,
yeah, is the pace, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's been a big miss this season, hasn't it? It's just like, therefore, it means you're only really effective down one flank. It's weird because last time around, he was the better finisher from him and Abdul, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was, but these systematic goals as well due to Enzo's system, whereas Ricardo's was just flair and just useful. Hang on, sorry.
Yeah, it was. That was a foul. I don't think he's, other than his lost in headlights moment, Dakar, you still see what he brings to the team.
Well,
he had that chance.
Clear value.
Yeah, of course he is. But at the same time, it's like, you just, well, look at how many goals he scored this season. I mean, pathetic.
Yeah. I mean, James on for Skip in the second half should hopefully improve things a little bit.
At the way he's going now, he'll wait till 60 minutes. I mean, you'd have to say if it ends this way, I think we've slightly shaded it. Not really a clear-cut opportunity yet. Had some okay sort of Winks' chance probably been the best.
Thomas to deliver.
Go on! Yes! Here's Dagger!
What a finish! That's a great finish from Patson Daka.
Fair play, Luke Thomas as well. That's a very, very good in swinger.
What a finish that is from Patson Daka.
Postman Dak.
Let's have a look at that one back. I want to see that one closer up because it looked like a hell of a finish.
I think it was second contact, and it didn't go. I don't think it went directly to him, but
no, mate, that's a great finish.
Wow, yeah.
Look at this.
That is
beautiful.
That is really
That's
good.
brilliant.
Yeah, left-footed as well. Yeah. Oh, that's lovely.
Brilliant.
I mean,
That's beautiful finish.
You see that, and you think that's the player that we bought from Red Bull, isn't it? Where's it been? But can't say anything else. That was well good.
Luke, I want to see it.
What do you want to say? Yeah.
Luke thinks it's okay to
Zambian
James Maddison did
Facebook
it.
stonks are going up like crazy right now.
Big time.
Can we get to half time with this intact? So there you go. I think we slightly shaded this half. And if from your good half you can take something of it, that's great. Go on.
I was going to say, I would be like, the most Leicester thing now would be obviously just to concede before half time, right?
Yeah, of
so
course.
Let's see.
Yes.
Well, look what happened against Millwall. Not Millwall, so Middlesbrough. We played really well in that game, got the lead, and then Caleb Okoli just fucking rolled it, didn't he, to Riley McGee, who scored.
Yeah, Luke.
Careful. Oh,
Luke, no Page, no Monga on the bench.
That's what I was going to ask. Is Monga injured or has he been dropped?
It looks like he might have been dropped. I don't know.
I think. Yeah. I mean, look, what's he done for? He hasn't done anything in weeks, has he, Monga?
There's a few
I
comments.
feel bad for all those young players, though. You're coming into a struggling team. It's just too early for all of them. Go on, Skip.
All of our youth players have basically, someone put a comment earlier, I agree with Nelson included, a lot of our youth players, they've all regressed. They've gotten worse and worse. Which is a shame. This is the season you'd hoping them for them to be getting better and better. That's not on the players. It's kind of down to the atmosphere and the team. There's so many things going into that. But
well, it's down to
because they're coming into a stressful environment. If you see it with all players, don't you? If they come in and the environment's already doing quite good, they have more chance to, because all the players around them are confident and can make up for their mistakes. At the moment, they're making more mistakes even than the young players. So it makes them very cautious. Unless they're just one of those chads that's just got so much confidence that, they can work their way through it. Decent though, after getting that goal, we haven't just gone back to playing, defend at all costs. I have to say, that's something I have noticed under the manager as well, that under Marty, as soon as we'd score, there are often games where we never even had another shot after we'd score. Do you remember that Wrexham game at home where I think we were 2-0 up at half time and it 1-0 up and we just never bothered?
that game pissed me off.
Yeah.
Scary. What a save, man.
I think he could have done better than Mehmeti. He could have done better than Mehmeti.
That was a shocking shot, Luke.
Yeah, but for Stolarczyk, though, I know, but your biggest criticism of him is he never keeps the ball, retains it, he knocks it away, and then the second effort's most likely going to be a goal. At least he kept the ball there. So for Stolarczyk standards, it's a good save, Locks.
Luke, I reckon you on
what's going on here?
Edibles would have caught that.
Corner.
Bro, I've got mad
Strong claim.
What's happened? What did happen there?
I'm not sure.
Oh, they've said he took too long.
Wow.
What is he doing? There you go, Luke. He followed it up with that, mate. So now they get a corner. The new rule. Imagine we concede from this after that. Fucking hell.
Come on. Oh, thought we might get the old
just
Vardy and Mahrez break there from old.
Stalacek assist for the goal. That would have been brilliant.
Yeah.
A minute left of normal time.
Oh, here we go. Proper long throw coming up.
Is our next game, is Bristol City home or away?
Home. Yeah, last one was away. If you remember, that was another game we were 2-0 up and it
Yes.
finished 2-2. Another Marty Cifuentes special. Do you remember we conceded after about... We were watching that game. I remember doing the watch-along and we were just like, we played really good. All we just need to do is not concede early coming up from half-time. We literally conceded in 30 seconds.
I don't think Marty's going to get a job again, even in English football, for a very long time. He's going to go to some obscure farmers league like
Back
Greece
to
or something like that.
Yeah, Greece, that's a good shout. I could see it happening.
I can't agree. So imagine Martin.
Or probably more likely the Cyprus League.
I think he could pop up like lower end championship, to be honest.
Nah, I don't think so. Yeah, 2 teams on the downward trend in the championship now, I think.
Well, yeah, but one of them was an upward. Like he took them. It was like a boomerang, right? QPR.
Yeah.
He
Well,
just,
look at the fact that none of the teams took him on. Like Blackburn, West Brom, none of them are taking a chance with him.
Yeah.
Marty just always looked like proper, like swollen up. He looked like one of those, you know, when clowns get those funky ass balloons and then they stretch him and bend him and make him into things. He was like one of them before they get shaped. That, but like his whole body.
Sheffield United, West Brom is 0-0 at the moment, which means we are, as it stands, outside of the relegation zone.
Okay, no, you're optimistic.
Yeah.
Oh, that is good play. Go on, lads.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
How much added time was there? Do we know?
1 minute was supposed to be.
Right. Okay. There we go.
Lucky
Who
there.
wants the ball away?
For Tau, I think.
There's a donkey over I think.
There we go. We are half time, everybody. So yeah, what are your thoughts on that one, Anil, mate? So far,
Got to be pleased with that. I think it's neither team looks particularly good, if you ask me, but I think we've looked okay. I think we have looked a better team slightly. We've got a goal. Probably 0-0 would probably be a fairer result, but or score, but we'll take it. And not too many bozo moments. So yeah, look all right. I think Daka scoring, bloody hell, collector's item.
yeah. I mean, Luke, Daka goal, Luke Thomas assist. Not too many bozo moments. Looked like we were fighting for every ball, so it's an improvement, especially on the Norwich game, of course. I mean, the other 2 away games. How do you think this compares to the other 2 away games that the Gary Rowett's first 2 games?
I'm too scared to give an answer to these questions until I see a full 90 minutes. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's just, I don't know if was that the good half, was it the bad half? I will say there was a few bozo moments from Steffi Mavadidi. I definitely want to see him get subbed. I don't even want to see him come back out again, unfortunately. But to be fair, though, what I'm most excited about was that goal from Daka. I was hoping he gets some confidence. I doubt it. I've been through this a million times already with Daka, but look, for his sake, that was a great goal. Credit to him. I slag him off all the time, and you've got to give credit where it's due. Great finish. Good to see the ball right onto it, left foot, well in.
Yeah, I'm just gonna bring up the once it loads. I'm gonna bring up the
Yeah.
yes, the stats. Yeah. So let me bring it up.
Well, it's funny. I can see it here, and we've had no big chances but lead the game. Marty Cifuentes special. They've had 60% possession, but I think they've really, their best chance came off a corner. I think we contained them pretty well. I think for me, yeah.
Sorry, go on. I didn't interrupt. Sorry, Neil.
That's all right. No, I was going to say so. I mean, the pattern of the game for me is that, like, I don't think we make much from open play, but to be fair, what we are good at doing is we do hunt for the ball and have a way more commitment to win it back. And a few times when we have won the ball back up high, we have looked dangerous. You can see that's what he's trying to do, turn us back into more of that counter-attacking team. We haven't really got much out of it, but we got the set piece and scored from that. What I would say that maybe the fear is, though, is that like in open play, I think we do look a bit clueless. And that's where they look like they could put together some kind of move. I was going to say that our most likely route to score is going to either be a set piece or a counter attack. And we've got a set piece, which is good. But let's see there. But now the game is set up. It's in our hands. I think, I really hope. I can see he is trying to work on it on the training ground, go out with the counter attack. But our counter attacks this season have been crap. Have we even scored a counter attacking goal this season? We need to really improve on that.
Yeah, I mean, Luke, obviously looking at the stats here, mate, you can see obviously Ipswich dominating the possession. XG, they've got more. They've got one big chance. They've had same number of shots. Obviously a lot more passes because they've got the more possession. You can see there's 7 tackles from Leicester. So obviously everything points to the fact that Ipswich are I wouldn't say controlling the game. They're not really controlling it, I don't think, but they're having the better opportunities. So you mentioned the first, you want a 90-minute performance, Luke. I would say that we got that against Middlesbrough in that game, or the closest thing to it. I think we played pretty well for the whole game, but yeah, what do you think, mate? What are you expecting to see this second half? Because I've got a feeling we're going to see a little bit of tiredness set in, and we're going to start to see. Look, there are a couple players on the bench that will be nice to see, Luke, like Macassar and Jordan James, but I do think Jordan Ayew will make an appearance at some point.
Before I get to the rage, which you clearly want to see from me and my thoughts on Ayew coming off the bench and the mental anguish that follows, I think to just answer you first with that XG is a kind of a load of wank, because I know it was right at the keeper, but Harry Winks' opportunity was definitely decent. Like, he's intercepted the ball, his box crash, he's inside the box and he's shot. Half decent effort. Same thing from Macaulay. I know it's been shot straight at the keeper, but look, that XG doesn't do us justice. But I do agree with Anil. I do think that the open play is an issue, particularly with the close proximity between our two, basically our double pivot to our back four because of the high line. So sometimes it can look a bit chaotic if they hit us fast on the break and people can get pulled out of position. I would actually like to see, obviously we can expect Macassar and JJ to come on. I would actually hope that the sub just gets made straight away at halftime. I think Donkey over Reed needs to come off. And I would actually, I know I can't believe I'm saying this, I'd like to see Aribo come on for Steffi Mavididi and help shore up that left side of the pitch in front of Luke Thomas.
You're dreaming, mate. Subs at half time, 1-0 away.
You know what? The Reed one I could actually see. Because it's funny how we were talking about Skip, but Skip's been involved plenty. This is the problem with Bobby Reed. It's another one of those games. I've forgotten he was playing.
Mm-hmm.
Did he do anything in that game? I literally can't remember him doing anything. See, both the wings are poor. You have to agree with that. But I think they have been getting stuck in and making challenges. Like Luke did mention the work rate and stuff like that. So they're at least doing the basics right. Whereas, like I say, I spent a lot of time with Bobby Reed. It's just like we're playing with 10 men. So I would love to see Macassar come on for him. But I think that sub will happen regardless. But I don't think it will happen at half time, right? It'll wait till 60 or 70.
Yeah, I mean, Will says Richards for Steffi, JJ for Skip, Macassar for Reed, and Lascelles for Thomas.
Don't know about that last one.
I mean, right now, Luke Thomas has got the highest rating out of the back four, but obviously it's for the assist, isn't it? So
yeah, why Lascelles for Tom? What, Lascelles at Ben Nelson at left back? I'd rather not, to be honest. I'd rather not do that. But yeah, does not mean he is being effective defensively, being half decent. I think you mean if you're talking about Reed. Put Nelson as left back as he's on a yellow. Yeah, I just wouldn't go near that at all, to be honest. Ben Nelson at left back is a failed experiment. It's a load of crap.
Thomas is on the yellow, though. That's the issue, isn't it?
Aluko, then, if you want to make that change. Or Skip. I'm joking. But yeah, I get what Will's saying. I just... Thomas ain't been bad. He is on a yellow. I understand that. Yeah, but let's see what happens. Let's see what he decides. Peter says, I don't want to be pedantic, but my OCD with the same ticker at the bottom of the screen. Yeah, I know. I need to change it. Anyway, a proper goal from Daka at last. Yeah. Onwards and upwards. Mark says, no need to change anything just yet. Would you agree with that, Anil? Do you think it's just fair to just maybe give 5, 10, 20 minutes? 5, 10, 15 minutes?
I don't know. Personally, I prefer it if you're more proactive. So I don't agree with that, but that's what the manager will do.
Yeah. What about you, Luke?
I personally would I agree completely wholeheartedly with Anil that Steffi Mavididi had his moments of tracking back a little bit, but he was also mostly a passenger. But the more egregious offender was Bobby Donkey-Reid. So yeah, I would bring on, to be honest, if you're up to me and my armchair manager, I would be putting on Makasa for Bobby Donkey-Reid. And to be honest with you, I want JJ on, but I can't. If I had to pick someone to take off, it would be Skip. It's like, and I also mentioned Skip's been involved. You need Winks more out of the two, just for his. When we look at our best, for any start of an attack of play, usually starts with Winks. Still even now, so Winks has to stay on the pitch regardless. I want to see JJ on the pitch, but also after the comments that Rowett's made, I don't want to risk injuring him too soon. So I would expect him to come on the last 20 minutes.
That could be a Rebo, couldn't it? I mean, I will say, I think the important thing is energy. So anyone who, if you're going to make a change at halftime, is there anyone who's already not really putting in the work rate? And like I say, for me, I don't think Reed is doing as much as the other players. So that's the one that I would change. But like I said, I think he'll wait.
Yeah, Luke, go on then. You said you were going to talk about Ayew, mate. I mean, what
Me
if
too.
Ayew? Go on, talk to me, man. Jordan Ayew. I mean, I think a lot of people have just lost their heads completely, obviously, with Jordan Ayew over the last couple of weeks, especially. I think we're just going to be. I mean, look, Daka rarely scores. He scored today, of course, but when you go from Daka to Ayew, you lose so much, and we will effectively be playing 4-5-1-0. If that, is that right? Yeah, 4-5-1-0.
So,
that's right. Is that 11? Does that make 11 or 10? Yeah.
There's two things, right? Like, this is what annoys me so much about seeing. I'm just getting irate just thinking about his smug, stupid, snail fucking face. It just shits me to pieces. But one of the biggest problems of him is not only just him dropping back into left back, fucking around, just completely just jogging lethargically around of his like hip dysplasia and all the rest. What happens is, like, not only is it a problem when we, famously in the past, have shut up shop, put on an extra centre back and try and hold out for either a point or 3 points, right? The problem is all the time with Jordan Ayew, even if you're not comfortably up, putting him on is completely redundant, because not only do we offer nothing in attack, we find ourselves so much more under pressure with him because he's dropped back, we've got no outlet, and every single time that we do get the ball and we take it up, it's one of our two wingers most likely, and they're isolated, and there's an ocean of players between them. And then once we inevitably lose the ball, we're fucking under the pump already because everyone's so deep. It's so stupid. I'm sick of it. I know it's annoying. I repeat the same thing all the time. He's not going to be here next season. Don't fucking play him. It seems pretty simple, but every single manager's brain dead and playing this fucking retard that offers absolutely nothing. So yeah, thank you so much if he comes on. The only time he ever should come on is if there's a couple 5 minutes to go and we're comfortably 3-0 up. Otherwise, fuck out of here. Don't even show me him on the camera, please.
Yeah. There's Sid Hearth. Hold on, let me bring it up here instead. Sid Hearth 9837. I have my money on Ipswich Town and Derby. So there you go. So thanks for the super chat, mate. Ipswich and Derby. I'll have a little look at what the other scores are in the championship right now. Let me have a little look. There we go. Championship. So obviously Blackburn and Portsmouth drew 1-1 earlier today. Hull lost 3-1 to Millwall. Bristol City are 2-0 down to Cov, but Cov do have a red card, down to 10 men. Charlton 0, Birmingham 0, Derby 2, Sheffield Wednesday 1, Ipswich 0, Leicester 1, Sheffield United 0, West Brom 0, and Swansea 0, Stoke 0. Stoke down to 10 men as well. So as it stands, as I said, Leicester City are outside of the relegation zone. We will obviously bring up like the true league table at the end of the stream and see what it looks like once all the results are done. Let's have a look at some more comments here. So don't even bring Ayew on for 5 minutes. Send him home early. Hamza's back in the squad. I mean, you can imagine Hamza being a little bit of a Gary Rowett type player. Can you imagine that Hamza came on instead of Jordan James? I mean, head loss.
No, he'll come on at right back, I think. I can see him coming on in the game. We'll have to see. I mean, essentially, Buzzers put their very winnable game. I agree with that, but what do you think we'll do? I mean, I don't think he'll, if it's stick or twist, he's going to stick, isn't he? I don't think he's going to twist to try and we'll just try and play on the counter again. And I think it will depend to see if we can, for us, if we're going to start winning games, I think we got to improve that counter attack. Like I said, I think the game plan here is if we could get another one on a break, then I think we'll do it. Otherwise, if we just, I don't think we can see out a 1-0 because when's the last time we got a clean sheet? Or could you imagine if today was the first one?
Yeah. There was another comment here as well, Luke. Let me bring it up for you, mate. Where is it? Richards, Dijon Richards, mate. I mean, we've not seen barely anything of him, have we? Like, I think he came off the bench like for a little bit. I can't remember which game that was. Was it the first game? Was it Stoke?
Yeah, first time we signed him.
And since then, Luke, absolutely nothing, mate. It'd be good to. I mean, look, it's a 1-0 up. It depends on how the game's going to go. Obviously, if it's like 1-0 late on, then probably it's maybe not the right game for him to come on. But he is the only wide player on the bench, Luke. The only.
And Fatah's been bad, right? Oh, sorry to interrupt. Go on, Luke.
No, he has been bad, hasn't he? This is like his second or third bad game in a row, to be honest. I don't really give a fuck about this Richards, to be honest with you, Locks. He's here on loan. If he's not been rated or used by two managers, he's clearly obviously a fucking dud. And it was obviously a panic signing. We're worried about not having a striker at the time or someone out wide. I don't think he's any decent. I don't understand Buster's comment.
Well, I don't know. It's like, I said the only wide player. And Richards isn't white, so there you go. That would make no sense. Yeah, I don't know. It's like, I think you're being a little bit harsh, Luke. I think you're writing him off. Like, we've seen him for like 20 minutes, 10 minutes maybe even.
I'm not writing him off, but I'm not sitting here screaming like he's going to be the solution or the answer either, you know what I mean?
Well, no one is. But my point is that, you know, he's clearly preferred by Rowett right now over Monga. Clearly. And Silko. So
yeah, fair play.
He must be doing something all right. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I mean, Neil, you kind of raised like a little theory that maybe he is one that could be signed in the summer. Like if Chelsea if Chelsea aren't really too bothered about him. Do you know what I mean?
We can't be that good because we're not using him either, are we? So I think the most likely thing is we were just desperate and it was available. Why not? So we've gone for it there. But it just seems so weird. I mean, we're crying out for a striker. To be fair, Patson Daka has been good in the last couple of games. But as you've just said, the problem is then who do you bring on for him? And the entire team gets worse unless he is going to be used up front. And it looks like we're not going to be using him up front. It's like, wow.
Yeah. 10 more years, Patson Daka from Ron Judkin here. The players are coming back out onto the pitch now. Abdul is out. I would be very surprised if there are any.
Yeah, there won't be
any changes. Captain Ricardo's on the pitch. I think he could be like one of the worst captains in our history.
Well, he will be because he'd have been captain for 2 relegations into League One, won't he?
Yeah.
Not all on him, though.
No changes.
Yeah,
Bobby Reid to kick us off. I will start the clock in just a sec when we kick off.
Come on, let's start.
We are underway. Siddharth says, keep it up, guys. Great job. How are you all doing? Do you watch cricket? Also, do you think Ipswich can make a comeback? I think Ipswich might score, but whether they win the game or not, I'm not sure. I don't watch cricket. Do either of you watch cricket?
No.
No, sorry. I think it's boring as batshit.
Yeah, agreed. Oh, Rowett late out. He had to go for a halftime shit, I think.
Oh.
He's out.
Happens to the best of us. All right, got to concentrate here, guys.
Let's see if we do have a first night. Well, not first, but let's see if we have our 90-minute performance that we all love to see.
Clean sheet is what we want.
Uh-oh.
Headed straight to Ipswich from Ben Nelson that time.
Oh, what happened there? No one wanted it. No one wanted to win that.
Yeah.
It was like Jakob and Nelson, just no communication. That's
Well, no,
no
he's tried to.
organisation there.
Yeah. There's no community. He's tried to use his body to block him, isn't he? He's done well in the end, but no, that was 6s and 7s though.
Anxiety.
Yeah.
It's gonna creep in after something like that. Go on, Skip. What are you gonna do with it, mate? What are you gonna do, Skip? Nice.
It's all right.
Mavididi the bot.
Yeah. And again, that kills because we won the ball back up high there again, right? We just didn't take advantage of it.
Yeah. Yes, we're on 29 games, right, without a clean sheet. So this will be 30, and that will be the first team since, as Brandon said, the first team since Wolves in 2014.
What about in the Championship? I bet the record's much longer than that in the Championship, or is that a Championship record?
No. That's just the last time that a team went 30 games without it. I don't know if that's the record. I bet it's not. Oh, Caleb Okoli. Oh my God.
That wasn't a pen. I was gonna say if they gave that was not on him. They've looked for the easy pen there a few times. Ipswich diving bastards. We got body checked. Didn't get fouled. I'm gonna start though.
Just another bozo moment, isn't it? That from Okoli.
Yeah. No. Oh my God. We need to wake up here. We haven't come out from the second half at all yet.
45minutefc.com /anxiety.
Let's get hold of the ball for a bit. Just
not looking good so far, boys.
No, that was good though. Like that. Leicester sandwich there. Bobby Reed and Skip actually going in for the challenge there.
Double penetration.
Yeah, he nearly double penetrated his teammates' ankles out.
Yeah, but better to do that than no one make a challenge. So that was good.
No, 100%. Sorry.
And that's what we need right now. Because as I say, we've been if I'm the manager, I'd be like, wake up, fucking get stuck in.
Yeah.
Switch on.
Well, I've never been a manager and I never will be a manager. But if this carries on for another 5 minutes, I'd just be dragging someone. Make an example. Drag them. You've not been good enough in the first 10 minutes. You're off.
Yeah.
It's a major dive.
Well, he could put a cell on. I mean, look a bit. That's the thing. We missed that composure in the back, right? That's someone who's authoritative. You can just command it. Man, that's been so effective for them in this half. Just that ball through the breaking the lines. That's what they've changed this half big time. Chaotic start to the second half.
Go on,
well
Skip.
In, Skip. That's good. That's good. That's exactly what we need.
Go on.
Nice. Keep going. Yep. Keep going.
Hey.
Yeah, he has been fouled.
Beautiful.
Done well there. And that's it. That's it. Give us a little bit of a foothold in the game there. Give us some respite. Pass the ball around a bit.
Bobby's limping. Bobby's limping.
Yeah, we've ridden the first 5 minutes then. Didn't look like we would, but we have. Oh, saying back pass there, are they? No, we've just given the ball away. Don't know how camera missed it.
Thank you so much, camera. 50 Australian dollars a month, ladies and gentlemen. No replays either.
Go on, win it.
Well, that's decent because if he's saying he's not been working, this is much better. Go on.
Fucking go on, fold the cunt.
Yeah, but you know what? He's got booked for that.
Yeah, good.
What for?
Because there was a foul and he he thought the ball was back in play, but it wasn't.
Good.
That's a
I
bit
wanted him to
unfortunate.
foul him, and now he has to come off because of that booking. Thank you. That worked out perfect.
You bringing
Yeah, go on,
on
get stuck in there.
Mikasa or JJ? JJ in the 10?
Nah,
Nah.
We tried
Why
that at
does
the end
the
of the last
timer-
game.
Why does the timer look off, lad? It looks about right. Oh, yeah, maybe 10 seconds, yeah.
Oh,
Who
fuck
just
off.
clattered someone? Who was that?
Skip.
But that was a bit unfortunate. That's going to happen. But like, I personally, Zakoli was it? I personally like that we, like I said, I think it's been missing all season. This manager he's brought in, we're winning way more duels and challenges across the entire pitch to the man, just competing. That's what the championship has always been about. That it's always a battle.
He's mentioned earlier as well about trying to get the fans back on side as well.
Yeah.
And if you're going to do it, that's how you win it back. If you're going to get the respect of the away fans and even the home fans, even if you go down swinging, you put challenges in like that, you get stuck in. People get more forgiving.
Yeah.
Like, whilst the championship has changed over the years, I just think that's like
Offside.
good defending. Yeah.
Luke Thomas is doing well today.
Needs to have a good game, you got to say. Because he's not having to do any stupid inverting in. He's just playing more as a regular left back. Helps his game. Yeah, they were well off. 2 men off. Pumping it long again, but straight to the keeper.
Neil Mattia says, does anyone else feel like the other teams always target our key players to isolate them and we can't ever build anything, but we never do the same to opposition and target areas rather than key players?
Yep, good analysis.
No, you want to get us out of the wingers or Mark Harry Winks or Vestergaard when he's playing well.
Plenty of weak points you can target in the Leicester team. I think for us, we just never really seem to get going to do it ourselves. I think it's because, again, we're a physically weak team, so it's hard for us to really, they just mentioned it in commentary a few times how Caleb Okoli always goes down, and yet he's the one that's the most physically imposing player in the team. It's like someone like him, he should be like a Vasilevsky type figure, right? Properly bodying people out of the way when the ref's not looking, make him realize you're a double hard bastard. Skip's having a good half so far. He's really getting stuck in.
Oh my God!
It's coming, the Ipswich goal. We're at 6s and 7s here.
Need changes. Look at that.
That's poor. That fucker. That defending there was awful.
I'm just hanging on.
I mean, we know Rowett doesn't like to make early subs, do we? We know that from what we've seen so far.
Got to do something. I mean, to be fair, we have kept it out, but it looks more... You just feel like it's coming at any moment here.
Mavadidi's anonymous.
I was going to say, it wouldn't surprise me if there's like a 30-minute maybe plan for JJ. Like he comes on 60 minutes.
I think because of the positions and where we want them to...
Davis again.
I don't think we're going to see both JJ and Mikasa. Good. Fuck off, you diving bitch.
But you know what? It's one of those where they're going for so many, they're going to get one, aren't they, eventually? I'm surprised he didn't shoot.
Yeah, that's not a penalty at all.
Yeah, they are diving.
It looks worse from that angle, I've got to be honest.
There is a bit of contact, but he's just completely looked for it. He's completely
should have booked him. Should have booked him.
Yeah.
When there's been so many of them, book them.
The Okoli one definitely was a bit of a simulation, but that one was a bit...
We need changes, man. Big time. Big change. We need a change.
Yep.
Sheffield United have just gone 1-0 up against West Brom.
Nice. Come on, you Blades.
A Rebo for Mavadidi or Richards for everyone to see what he can do? But a dead set. I want to see Bobby Donkey for Reed come off.
I would do JJ for... I don't know what I would... I'm going to sound like a retard here. I actually think I might put JJ on in the 10 over Reed. Like, bring him on for Reed.
And then put Mikasa where? I don't think they're both going to come on for that reason because you don't want to take Winks or Skip off, right? So how do you get both?
I wouldn't bring Mikasa on in this game. I would bring on JJ and I would bring on a Rebo on the left.
Mikasa up top instead of fucking Uncle I. Thank you so much.
Maybe, but Ayu's going to come on, Luke. It's going to happen. Like, it's not even a question for me, mate. It's definitely going to happen.
Could be the first sub. You never know.
Oh man, don't say that.
The atmosphere in our away in the away section of the ground, the away end, it will just get sucked out when Jordan Ayew walks on the pitch instantly. Surely we're not going to get a clean sheet, lads.
Go on. Oh, that's
hey,
a booking. Yeah, that's going to be
him.
You might get away with that, but you shouldn't.
No, he's been booked.
Ref's been good. Ref's been good.
Ref's been
excellent. The first one all season, if anything, does seem to favour us slightly, but that is cynical. That's a Guardiola foul all day long, isn't it? I mean, Mavididi does great there.
Fucking hell, man.
Did you hear?
To be fair, that's good defending. I would actually be happy my player did that because he stopped. I think that's a wise yellow to take in that situation.
Did you hear what Mikasa said in the week?
Go on.
He says once we get one win, we'll get more. Basically, we just need one win.
I could see that. We need to get that win, though, don't we?
Exactly, mate. Oh,
fucking hell, man! That whole thing was sloppy.
That's not good. That's not good.
To dwell on it too much.
Come on.
Look at that, though. Defending in numbers, it's just good to see some desire. Good. Yeah, man, he's playing well, Luke Thomas.
He is, I have to admit.
Best defensive in that back four. "30 more minutes of this, Jesus."
The momentum, by the way, is so funny to see.
Of course,
we badly need subs, man. We badly need subs.
Why haven't we made any subs? I don't get it.
Because Rout's a cuck.
They're making subs. They're bringing on Jack Clark. There's no movement on our end.
Thanks, Rout. What are you on, bro? That'll sort her out. This is by far the worst possible game to bring on Ayew. And by the way, like the pace of this game, it fucking scares me.
Yeah, he'll do nothing.
Go on, Donkey.
Done well. He's done well.
What was that? What the fuck was that?
Get him off!
Fucking donkey, stupid fucking idiot. He's got Premier League quality. Fucking.
You know what? Winks is starting to put in a few stinkers here as well. You got to say.
Oh, I thought I still actually was going to let that in. Oh my god, I just fucking like pooped a little bit.
Okay, they're going for a very attacking change, taking off their defenders to put on another attacking player. It's a change of shape from Ipswich here.
My heart rate's through the roof right now, lads. I'm getting anxiety.com.
Yeah, same.
You can just feel it coming.
Yeah.
What I there is nothing in my I can't even find an excuse for Gary Rowett in my head as to why he's not made changes yet. Like I genuinely can't comprehend why he's not doing it. It blows my fucking mind. If we concede, that's 100. I don't care if Luke Thomas dribbles back 30 yards and puts the ball in his own net. I will blame fucking Gary Rowett if we concede. Because this is so fucking blatantly obvious that he needs to make a change.
Oh, fucking donkey ever read your bot. Intelligent run from Ricardo.
We trust you. Oh, here's a chance for us. Oh, he's done well. Oh, he's lucky to get the ball back there.
That is
He should have played it to Mavadidi the whole time.
But there's not enough movement from Reed. You know what I mean? It's just all linear.
Nice.
He needs to move about.
Go on, Winks. Fucking
because
beautiful.
we say his work rate's gone out. Go on, Winks.
Boys, that was amazing from Winks. Fucking bend the knee locks.
Spunk on the floor there.
I just spunked a little bit. Come on, bro. That was sexy.
Get a bit of a rest here, respite.
Wakanda to Ethan's mum. Good to see you too.
Don't like that from Macaulay, just gave it away, but I suppose at least he didn't play it short.
I can't. We're gonna. I don't want to keep fucking sound like a broken record, but we're gonna.
Nice, go on,
oh,
Daka.
Daka. Well on. Hey. Classic Daka.
You needed to release it. That was a problem. He done so well initially.
Yeah, just keep watching on Gary. Just keep watching on Gary. Yeah, go. Just keep watching, man.
Keep an eye on Thomas, lads. I think he pulled something. Maybe not.
Maybe for Rowett, he's like, this is how you build character in a team. You got to make them suffer pain. Oh, thirsty for Hursty. He's on the bench there. Oh, and Casey McAteer. Oh, both ex-Leicester players. You hate to see it.
That was
more up
floater.
than out, wasn't it?
Fuck a hospital
Macaulay.
pass from Macaulay. Jesus Christ.
Patient play from Ipswich doesn't make me feel good.
Donkey.
Well in.
You're
That was
on a booking
better.
as well. Very scary.
That's good.
Keep watching, Gary. Keep watching on, mate. Nothing to worry about, mate. Only 3 points and relegation. You know, that's not anything to worry about, pal.
This is hard to watch, I'm not going to lie.
It's ridiculous.
This is fucking bozo. The manager's the biggest bozo in that fucking stadium right now. What the fuck?
Is Steve at the game? Can we ask him if anyone's warming up on the bench or what? Because his cameraman's fucking
No,
retired.
he's not there.
Oh,
There
Macassa.
you go, there you go.
Macassa's...
Macassa.
No, he's just gone to sit back down though. He just went to sit
Don't,
back down.
is that not IU? Is it fucking IU, man? I just fucking sit back down, cunt. Fucking don't even get up.
Yeah, actually, Macassa did just sit back down. But
No,
he's on the
yeah,
front
he's
of the
been spoken
bench.
to. He's being spoken
Yeah, I
to. He's
think he is
gonna come on.
coming on, yeah.
IU's coming on. What's...
Not yet. He's still only warming up.
Actually,
He's still only warming
he
up.
shouldn't have even got up, though.
As he said, he knew he was going to come on. He's always going to come on at some point in the game.
Bullshit.
I'd have brought JJ on, but hey, what do I know?
I actually don't think this is the right game for JJ to come on. Like I say, seriously, I think Macassa is the smarter option.
I think
agree with
Macassa-
that.
Do you think?
Yeah,
Yes,
because
because
if you
he-
look at it, the midfield two have been okay. It's the 10 where you need the legs here.
It's the
I know you're saying you
intelligence.
should put JJ there, but I think on. Oh, I see.
Yeah,
That's where a bit more energy, and he's away there, Bobby Reed.
Yeah, I would have put JJ in the 10. Yeah, legit. But
Macassa's been so good there recently, no?
Yeah.
no, yeah, of course he has. Yeah, of course he has. But
Macassa's intelligence on the ball, his positioning.
Yeah, the composure
his
could be
attacking
very
threat.
useful here.
He scans the pitch. You can tell he's going to be a very good player. He's obviously been through, he's been well coached through the Man City Academy. He's going to be a great player. I think it's going to be a privilege one day to look back and be like, this guy played for us for a season. That's how I feel about him.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see what happens to him next.
Okay, here we go. Come on, Thomas. Have a shot, son.
Now we're out of position.
Yeah, that's the thing. I think he's entitled to a shot there, but that was one of the first forays we've had this. As I say, funny enough, Divine Macassa, he actually was at West Ham till quite recently.
Was he? Okay, sorry.
Yeah. So he did go, I think, a year or two ago to Man City, but he was at West Ham much longer than he was at Man City.
Hurst coming on.
And I say that because it's funny. Like, I imagine right now he could probably be first team at West Ham. I think he's that quality.
Me too.
Jordan James is now coming. Oh, okay.
Get in! And Macassa. Macassa is the
good.
9, maybe?
Do you know, it's one of those points where it kind of doesn't matter. We just need the legs, right? We need to... Unlucky.
Mate, the drop-off from our wingers is astronomical.
Well, we're not using them. We're not using them properly, are we?
No, but... I think... I was talking about this the other day on Listen to Ladar. I was saying... It's a good question for you, Neil. Do you think a player like Fatawu needs a manager like Enzo Maresca to rein him in because he's too wild and it can be too detrimental to us sometimes? What do you think?
No, I've seen that in the past, but the thing is that when we played under Enzo, because we controlled the game, it meant that the entire system was built around engineering these one-on-one opportunities for the wingers the whole game, so they look good. Like the issue is the whole time this season is that other than individual moments of brilliance, we never really give them an opportunity to shine, so they don't look good. You know, you could say that probably the one position that maybe gets opportunities in this team is the box-to-box midfielder, which is why Jordan James has looked quite good. But so we'll have to see. But I'm pretty sure, you know, Fatawu in any half-decent team is gonna. I think the difference with him is he needs to be in a team that has possession, right? I think if he's in a team that is up against it, he wouldn't do so good. But, you know, imagine if, instead of signing at Ryan, Bournemouth signed Fatawu. I think Fatawu would be doing quite well for them, you know what I mean?
Yes. Ryan's so good, though. I think Ryan's better than Fatawu.
Oh, of course. I think so, too. And I think that the reason is his physicality is ridiculous.
I mean,
Here we go. JJ Macassa.
All right, Raul.
Bobby Reed.
Yeah.
And
Mavididi. Oh, okay.
Stays on.
Yeah.
So that's going to be Ayew for Daka, probably.
You're moaning Mavididi, but what have you done all game, you fucking bot?
He is a bot. He's a bot.
Are they booing him? I wouldn't boo him.
No, the players aren't booing him. The Leicester fans aren't booing him. The Ipswich fans are.
So I think Jordan James is going to be the 10, and I'd imagine that Macassa's going to go out on the left-hand side.
Yeah. Yeah,
and he'll play like slightly like he did this, didn't he, with Aribo in one of his first games, where he's basically going to accept and force the game down one side.
Okay, so that were the two subs that we called for the two players. So happy with that. It's too late, but look, he's done it.
Bodies on the line.
It's weird, isn't it? It's almost like the second half has gone like a lot of second halves have this season, but I would still say we've played well. Do you know what I mean? In a weird way, it's like we've defended well.
Yeah.
we've not been
We've
bad.
basically reduced them to just crosses, haven't we? And we've dealt with them. But the thing is, we've
not
offered
sustainable.
nothing. Yeah, we've offered nothing ourselves, and that's the danger. It's just all them, all them. It's like you would hope by now we could have like, well, when's our spell in the game? We haven't had a spell with this entire half. No way we'll hold out if that continues.
Yeah, I mean, he's created an outlet, right, with Mikasa.
Well, good, because we kind of need something.
Are we gooping after this locks?
Maybe, nah.
What about Dutch?
We're absorbing too much pressure. Our defense can only handle so much. Yeah, it's true. "20 minutes left of the game."
Good goal. He's caught it. Stolarczyk has leveled up.
Should we get it forward or yeah?
I was going to say he got booked for a foul for not getting it forward. He's got to get it forward. Go on. Go on. Almost.
Keeper still
He's
backward.
going to win the ball back though, thanks to that chase down. That's what you like to see. A bit of.
Hey, he's just fucking leveling him. He's on the ground again.
Caleb's on the floor.
When it's a Coley,
legit.
I'm sorry. I just never believe he's got fouled.
He's a pussy.
Nice from
He's a
wings.
fucking
Of course he is.
knobhead.
Yeah.
Get up, cocksucker.
He's so shit. I need
It's
Opta
just
to
pathetic.
create a stat, defender down
Yeah.
Oh, this
full
is
stat. He has to be top.
Better
He
him.
has to be.
Control the ball.
Yeah, okay, this is what we need, right?
This
Just
is
get
what
a
we need,
foothold in the
exactly.
game for a little bit. Just play some ball. Don't make it so that it's just one-way traffic the whole game. No, gave it away, but I suppose with our confidence, doesn't feel confident to play out from a back, so I'll check. Good. Well in, Jordan James. Already you see the difference he makes coming onto the field, that energy. I think, do you know what? Jordan James is playing on the left-hand side, isn't he?
This
He is, look at him.
This is the
route away.
special. Midfielders on the left, yeah.
No, he does, yeah. That's crazy. But that's exactly what's happened. It's Divine Makasa's playing as the 10. Wow. Who had that on their bingo card?
Right out. Joking.
We're lucky that they've been shit on goal today.
Yeah, they've been quite poor, but
Yeah.
Am I harsh in saying that?
no.
No.
I think that you
Surely.
can tell that about Ipswich compared to their last championship team as well, is that they got that more energy, but they lack that quality that they had before, right? Something they're struggling with.
I don't jinx it.
Oh
that's
my
the
god,
problem.
Akoli, man.
The thing is, you got to say is you know how good Ipswich are at these last minute, comebacks in games. So no,
Oh god. Fucking hell, man.
nah, it'd been coming. It'd been coming, and now we're in big trouble.
We're gonna lose 2-1.
It feels like it, doesn't it? Because we've offered nothing the other way. That was unlucky because we had a couple of opportunities to get rid of it, but you can't say they haven't deserved the equaliser.
Yeah, they deserved it. That's for sure.
Yeah.
You only see it going one way now.
Yeah.
Our only hope there was just to get a counter on the go, right?
Yeah.
And
he beaten?
get a second, but
Well, if you look at it, to be fair, we've cleared it once, then we've cleared it twice. And then third time, maybe Stolarczyk could do a bit better, but it's kind of deflected off someone, isn't it? Yeah, it's deflected off. Yeah, one of the, I think it's come off of Coley, but he's tried to put a foot out there. Yeah, look at this. And that they're immediately back on the attack. I think we need another change. We've got to get control of the middle of the park. That's something that's been poor the whole game, isn't it? Get it forward too quickly and just give the ball back to him.
Yep.
Not really made it a proper move in open play the whole game. Yep.
Why do that, Jakob? Why do that?
Well, that's the thing, right? Is we're trying to reduce the chances that we give away by not playing it out. But the issue is against a team like this is that, you know, that's why it's just been wave after wave of pressure. We just never really get on the ball and try to play out. Look at what they're doing now. We don't do that ourselves, do we? Try and be a bit intricate and make something happen.
They are smelling blood now, says Roy. Don't worry, lads. I will come on.
Yeah.
Don't. That's really going to tip me over the edge.
It's all Ipswich. Only a matter of time before they get the winner.
Go on. Well, where's his support? Yeah, look, he's got to turn back.
Go on, Jacko. He's done well there. He's held the ball up, though, at least.
Yeah.
I'll get...
Oh, mate. There's no intent to get forward. All right, we'll calm down the game a little bit at least. Oh, almost.
Who scored for Ipswich?
Eggerly, the record signing.
Well, as it stands, we are still outside of the relegation zone on goal difference.
I mean, based on the current form, if you get a point away, I mean, you know, it's still a good result, but
we're not getting a point. We're not getting a point.
Well, that's the problem, isn't it? That's the problem. I really wouldn't. But for us to get anything locked, we got to score another goal, in my opinion. And I don't know about you, but I think we said that at half time. We knew we weren't going to get a clean sheet.
Yeah. 30 games. Tick. 30 games without a clean sheet.
Aribo.
Hamza's coming on, it looks like. Yeah.
Hamza and Aribo. If that doesn't tell you that we're going to try and see this game out, I don't know what does.
That ball.
Here comes the afro.
That's a car crash of a sub to make, in my opinion, Hamza. It should be a Luco.
No, that's the worst thing we could do. We don't want to give them fast counters on us. Great block. Great block. Was that Nelson?
Yeah.
Had to
Just
make
get it back instantly.
Well, that's where they're good, man. He's always been good at that, McKenna. Because the thing is, like, you know, I don't think they've been great, but you can still see with the system and the style that they play why, you know, they're going to consistently make chances and, you know, system football. Well, good, well challenged there. That was a great challenge.
This is, come on, break here.
Man, it's chaotic game now.
Does
Actually, we
chaos
do look
suit
like
us?
we've got
I'm
a
not sure.
bit more intent here. Macassa dropping deep to make the play.
Guys, I think the
There's Ayew, of course. There he is. Crash out, Luke.
That is a fucking joke. If we lose,
Ricardo
this is right now
and
on ground.
Daka for Hamza and Jordan Ayew.
Not a Luco, someone of pace, someone that tracks back. You know, let's bring on someone that goes walkabout, gets confused on who to mark, is bad on top of the ball, and also a penalty waiting to happen. Thank you so much. And then I don't need to say anything else but Jordan Ayew. Stupid subs. Brain dead.
Here you go, Anil and Luke. I'm showing on screen now the match momentum.
Oh yeah, I've seen it. I mean, look, we can all see the game. We can all see the game. We know what's
Look at him.
happening.
He's already walking so slowly and lethargic and fat. Just fucking shit. Look at him. Just go on, do something.
It's like there's something in his contract.
Yeah.
So somebody in the chat said about his contracts. There's something. It's like there's something in his contract where if he doesn't play, we have to pay him more. That's how it feels.
Probably he might well have signed a contract like that. It wouldn't surprise me.
Like a non-playing bonus, whatever. If you not play, you have to pay me more.
Because if you remember, Locks, like, you know, Palace didn't even really want to sell him, and I don't think the player really wanted to come. So it's one of those where in the end they've just done something. They just probably thought, well, you know, you're kind of dumb not to take that move, right?
Coley.
He has made a lot of blocks though today. I'll give him that.
Sexy.
We need like another Winks next to him, you know. That's, Good challenge, Jordan James. Go on. Yes, here we go. He tried. Man, it feels like a five-a-side game. Go on, Hamza. That's why they put him. Yeah, that's why he's put him on. He might have fouled there, but he's trying to show the physicality.
Who's our next match? Bristol City, Tuesday night. Sigh. Back to biscuits, yeah.
What biscuit would sum up the current situation that we're in right now?
I reckon it would be
something that's about to crumble, like in a discount bin in the supermarket.
Yeah.
A fucking wet biscuit that's been spunked on by every single player that's fucking dicked us this season.
Thanks for that, Luke. Thanks for that.
You're welcome. You walked right into that one, eh?
I did, to be honest.
West Brom have equalised against Sheffield United.
Back in the bottom three. He's gone for the halfway blast, and this time round, it's gone wayward.
Well done, Abdul, mate. It's exactly what we needed. Just give him a ball.
If Raul hauled him off for that, I would forgive him for all bot decisions, and I would buy a shirt that says Raul on the back.
What's Coley doing so high up the field? Cannot get out. That. Of course he's not.
Look, he's not even. Look, he's walking. Dak would be right on him. Fucking move!
Well, that's what I don't get. That's why the people are asking for Richards as well, because we keep saying just need like someone who's fast.
I honestly just can't be fucking arsed.
It's just so inevitable what's going to happen here, isn't it? It's just so inevitable.
What a shambles. As it says here, yeah, let's kick the ball away into space to nobody.
Give away possession.
Yep.
Jakob trying to time waste, of course. He falls over and loses the ball.
That bit of commentary. Was tracking back but couldn't get there. What a surprise. Corner for Ipswich late on. 1 minute left of normal time. 2 minutes left of normal time. And we know what Ipswich are like.
The stress is real.
Oh my God.
Another corner.
My heart can't take it, man. Fucking hell, man.
Luke, how does this make you feel? Jordan Ayew earns approximately £1.56 million a year.
Look, stop it. I'm fucking like 2 heartbeats away from having a heart attack from another corner.
Aribo coming on for Fatawu.
He's definitely going for the point here.
Mate, he's been going for the point since fucking they scored, hasn't he? Let's be honest.
Yeah, he has.
You could argue he's been going for the point since fucking half time when we were 1-0 up.
Yeah, I feel so because we haven't just
Makes me laugh how they call him Aribo.
Yeah, it's a children's confectionery snack.
Some adults like Aribos.
Aribo looks confused. Oh, thank fuck.
Skip Markin O'Shea again.
Probably going to be like 7 minutes of stoppage time here. The thing is when they inevitably win it, how can you even deny them, you know?
Yeah.
8, then 5 minutes. Okay, I thought I said 8 for a second.
This club media, man, I fancy Leicester to nick it here. Fuck off. Get back on the booze, Matty Elliott, for fuck's sake. Offside.
Oh my God.
What's going on? Oh,
offside. Sure. So frustrating.
Can someone let us know how much like extra minutes there is? This fucking absolute five. It's not on the screen.
We got to pay for Fox's Hub Super Premium to get that information.
No. Go on, JJ, you sick cunt.
You
Beautiful.
got to pay $150 a month to get that. So look at the effort from the players, but
Three and a half minutes left.
clear it. Yeah. Well, I think there'll be more than that, Locks. I think there'll probably be. It might say 5. It will end at like 96 or 97, most likely.
0.04 XG in the second half.
How have we even got that? The Luke Thomas shot, I guess. No.
Fucking hell, man. This is so stressful. Fucking Hamza, you flop.
That's lucky.
Fuck me, dude. Stop it. Fucking hell.
Is this another corner? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm fucking
corner after
sweating bullets.
corner.
Here's the next corner for Ipswich. Leif Davis. Skip.
Go on, son.
Mate, Skip every fucking corner. Skip is on O'Shea. Why? I don't get it.
No, stop hoofing it. Stop fucking. Just keep the ball. Just keep the fucking ball for 2 minutes, lads. Fucking hell.
Yeah, that's poor.
Is it fuck? Because he's slow as shit. Fucking this commentary, man.
Now watch him get back. Now watch him get back. Look at him. Look where he is.
Look
Jog,
at him.
look at him. Look at him. Run! Run! Pathetic.
Fucking weak, useless turtle cunt.
I had to take the yellow there.
Yeah, go on, jog back, walk back to left back, fucking you stupid idiot. Walk back to left back, you schmuck. He's gonna retire at the end of the season. Fucking give up, fucking walk away and laugh all the way to the bank of the money we give him to do dick. Thanks, are you? Fucking.
Another ball in for Ipswich. Oh, Hamza's just took down. There's no penalty given, but there is a corner, I think, at the end. Yeah, I want to see the replay here.
Let me see it again. I can't see.
Not sure.
That's what happens when you put hands on the
I don't
pitch,
think
but-
that was a pen. Again, there's been like the lightest of collisions there. Well, yeah, they've only shown one replay, maybe says it all.
Kieran McKenna's been booked. Suck eggs. Don't kick it long. Fuck, what's it this long shit?
Well, now to be fair, you know, this amount of time.
Full time.
There we go.
Wow. We absolutely did not deserve that, in my opinion. You'll take it, but
How many corners was
Christ.
that? How
I'll
many
get the stats up. So many is the answer. Got me about like 10 in the last 2 minutes alone. Let's see.
I don't even know what to say, to be honest. I'm not happy. I'm not like... There's going to be people who are excited because we drew a game. I can't be asked. I can't be asked to have these conversations about how, oh, well, you know, we've got 3 points in the last 4 games under Gary Rowett. It's not enough. It's not enough. We're 20 fucking second. I don't get it. I don't get it. It irritates me so much. We've still not won a game of football in the league since January. And it's exactly why we're going down, because we don't win games. We don't win games of football.
Carrick is still going. The ref, man, they're having to separate him after this. McKenna, sorry. He's fucking cracking it big time. They're still going.
Well, I mean, to be fair, dude, I am kind of enjoying it. At the end of the day, if you said before the game, would you take a point away to high flying Ipswich? I think you'd have to say yes. I know what you're saying. That was one of the most unenjoyable second halves, just because it was just all relentless Ipswich pressure. But look, the guys showed some bottle. They've got something from it. I mean, look, after they scored that one, I thought it was inevitable. It was going to be 2-1. We've somehow managed to get a point. And when you're at the bottom, scrapping and battling for every point is what you need to do. So I disagree with you, Locks. I think it's that's what I'd expect from a manager like this, right? Gritty, bring some grit into the team and see if we can get something. I think now, though, the excuses of, you know, we've played the form teams. As you say, we need to start getting some wins. But yeah, Buzz, it was shit, but you know, sometimes when you're not at your best and you get something, you know, would you have taken the point before the day? You probably would, right?
I just need wins. We need wins. I hear what you're saying, Neil. Away at Ipswich, where they are 4th or something now, or third or 4th. But 10 games left, you know. Obviously, as I said earlier in the week, you know, when Rowett first came in, it was like, okay, 14 games, you know, you can 14 games is probably enough to stay up. But now it's 10 suddenly. What happened when we played the team on paper that we should be doing better against, Norwich? We get battered 2-0. Don't barely get a kick, and I don't know. I don't know. Luke, talk to me, mate. I need to quickly get the door, but talk to me. What are your thoughts on that?
Fuck, there's a lot to take in. Unfortunately, a nil, I'll take it. It's a point, but like this, still poor. Like the hoofing at Long, non-stop spamming was absolutely disgraceful. Just inviting pressure into yourself time upon time again. I'm sick of seeing it. I'm not saying we have to go back to tippy-tappy football, but in a position or a situation like that, and the amount of corners that we're facing, constantly pumping it along like that just did not work, and it was really frustrating to watch. There's one positive thing I'll slightly say. Maybe I'm being too optimistic. I don't know, but I will say that I think Okoli had a much better second half. I think defensively, positionally, he's still obviously got the bozo gene in, but I think that he has, if there's one person I can point out that I think's looked a little bit better since Rowett's come in, it would be Okoli. Although he still gives me complete anxiety.
Well, the whole team put a lot more jewels in than one stuff, but I agree with you. I mean, at the end of the day, that's just like defense versus attack in training. That's exactly what it is. No intent really to try and go up the other end. And with a team that's got as much quality as we do, to never try and build any attack is frustrating. As you say, the amount of times you just pumped it long and give the ball back to him. Because the thing is, right, it is a good point, but at the end of the day, you'd have to say that we're lucky we got the point. Like, the truth is we didn't deserve a point, not on the basis of play. I think at half time, we actually did deserve to get something out of the game. You know, maybe not to win it, but we did deserve something. But that second half was lucky you got away with it. Like, you know, if Marty Cifuentes had done that, what we said that's fucking shit, right? But we are where we are. You got to scrap for everything you can get. What if you stay up by 1 point and you'll be like, wow, what a point that was to get, right? Because it didn't look like we would get it. So that's what you'd have to say. But we can't play like that. Imran's putting here, right? They can't control the game, but we haven't really. I don't think we've controlled a single game all season, Imran. That's what I find weird with the team that we've got, which is built for possession football and keeping the ball and tippy-tappy. We didn't it. Yeah, no bozo moment from Luke Thomas. I would actually say as well, there was no bozo moments the entire game, really. That, you know, even the goal that we conceded, that's just unlucky. Like I said, we almost cleared it 3 times. It's just that we were backs against the walls. It was going to come inevitably. When would they keep a clean sheet? Maybe not all season. That's what it feels like. Don't know about you.
Never. Yeah, I mean, I would say that, now we have a home game coming up, and we prefer to play away. This, Rowett's addressed it himself in his press conferences that this team don't like playing at home, and I worry. I mean, that Luke, it's true though, isn't it? At home, we don't play well. And kind of normally in a relegation battle, you have to rely on your home form. You have to try and build some kind of fortress and a bit of a siege mentality, but we don't have that at Leicester City.
I think, to be honest with you, we do have siege mentality depending on who's playing on the pitch. Like, if you've got JJ on the pitch, the vibes are just way better.com. He's willing to dig you out of the dirt and drive you and get the team around him. What I think the biggest mistake of today's game was playing Bobby Donkey over Reed. I don't care if it ever been JJ or Mikasa, because there's one player that I will have to humbly admit, because I hated him a lot. Patson Daka and Luke Thomas were probably my two best players in the pitch there, two of the players I disliked the most. Now, it's a real shame with the type of game that Patson Daka had. It was it was energetic, offering so much more than IU does, doing the dog's work, winning the ball back, dropping deep to win the ball back, and then holding up play, as well as that brilliant goal. It's a real shame we didn't have JJ and Mikasa behind him, because Donkey of Red was anonymous, and that kills our attack a lot. I think that would have been a much more dominant first half had we have started that way.
Yeah. And that goal today as well, no goal from open play. What was the goal against Middlesbrough? What goal was that?
Also a set piece, header from Macaulay.
There we go.
But that's what. No, that we did have one from open play, but it was. But yeah, look, we knew what we were going to get when getting this manager. So I don't think you can really be surprised. He has made them run more. He has made them more defensively dogged. And to be fair, so far, other than the home game against Norwich, we are scoring goals. We're getting a bit lucky with them. As you say, though, I think the reason why this team doesn't like playing at home, because at home is you're supposed to be expected to win. And, that means you got to take the games of the opponent. Like, it's hard to see a team like that. It's crazy to think that we got the highest wage budget, because the way that we played today, not to knock them in any way, but we played like an Oxford United or something like that, like a team that's cannot compete player for player with the other team. So they are going to just hold on for dear life the whole game and try and nick something. We literally played like that today. 2 seasons ago, we were the team that was beat this lot to the championship title. And last season,
finished above them twice now.
Exactly. And then now, we're just like, just utter gimp for them, really. But a point is a point. A point is a point at the end of the day. And like I say, I think if you'd have looked at the form table coming in, you would not have bet on that. So, you said 4-0 at the beginning of the game, Locks. And the truth is, right, we could play this shit from now to the end of the season. But if it's enough points to keep us in the division, it's still a job well done by the manager. So, I think listen, Luke, especially, I totally agree with you. When I look at that type of football, this is one of the reasons why I just absolutely despise sometimes, what the game can become in this country, because, there's no attempt to play football. Well, one team tried to play football, one team didn't, but we weren't the team that tried to play football. But we got something, because football's not fair sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to bring this up, Luke. Tells the story of the game. Obviously, we're the yellow on that graph, obviously. Not like you need to be told that, but... we had our spells in that first half, Luke, but the second half, it was just complete dominance by Ipswich, wasn't it?
Total dominance, particularly that second half. There was probably the first 10 minutes of that game we looked all right. Winks was getting a lot of the plays going, but we basically just shut shop that whole second. Again, it's the same conversation we're having again, lads. One half FC, ridiculous. That second half, they came for us thirsty for those 10 minutes. And as soon as they knew they had us rattled, the whole second half just played out that way. Even with the subs that we called for, even granted they were too late, we still could not get anything going with both JJ and McAllister on the pitch. We just completely got cucked that second half.
Yeah. I don't know. There's comments there. So the fact that we drew with that pressure and our poor defence is honestly a miracle.
But it's a miracle, isn't it? It's not deserved. It's a miracle. Yeah.
Yeah. There was another. I'll take it, but another's right. Look at the fall off against a team we have played for the last 3 years. and a team that we've beat, well, that we finished above, for the last 2 seasons, the 23-24 and 24-25. Ricky was tired. Mav, Bobby Reed should have all come off at 50. Yeah, what do you think to that, Luke? Substitutions, mate, the timing of them.
We're always going to come. I think you're always going to, as a fan, going to complain about sub times most of the time. But I will say that Bobby should have come off at halftime, because it was interesting to see. I would not have guessed before seeing the starting 11 come out that both JJ and McAllister were not going to be in the 11. I thought for sure maybe one of them, yeah, definitely, particularly JJ. But I thought it was nailed on that McAllister had pretty much earned that 10 position. He's young. I understand you could say maybe he's not match fit, but he hasn't. He could have at least started and done the first 45 minutes, and then you could have brought JJ on. Then it would have made a lot more sense than starting Bobby Donkey over Reed. And also, there's a comment here from Barrow Fox. I've been his biggest defender. Like I've never hated the guy and turned on him, but man, the drop off from this guy is. I can't believe it, lads. It's he's not even a shell of himself.
Yeah, I agree. I know. I mean, he's just. People always talk about they say the same things about Mavididi as they did about Daka. Oh, his confidence when he gets a goal, or when he he gets an assist, when he gets a goal, he'll pop off. And it's just not true, is it? Like he's
been hopeless all season. All season he's been hopeless. And I think that's something you got to think about, because the thing is, it stifles your attack when you've got a player that's playing that badly. Like, is it time to think about doing something different in the way that we play? Right? It says it all that he's put Jordan James on as left winger over Mavididi in the end. Not like we improved or anything like that. I don't know. We'll have to see it. But look, to be fair, I think he's getting a tune out of Daka. I think Daka's been pretty good in all the games that he's played so far. And today he did score. Great finish, you've got to say as well. If you gave him more service, maybe he would score some more goals. But we can't get him service because both those wingers. I mean, I can't let off Fatawi today as well. What did he do? He did another pointless halfway line shot and nothing else. So that's 2 ineffectual plays. You add Bobby Reed to them, he's got 3 ineffectual players. I mean, not going to win games or score goals. I think to give us some credit though, Luke Thomas has not been really a problem other than the first 3 minutes when he came in under. Well, actually, he missed that header, didn't he, as well? But today he was pretty good. Okoli, like you said, improved a bit. Heroic defenses. I don't think Ricardo's really been a problem in the last couple of games either. Skip was outstanding in the end. I still think he could do a bit better in terms of getting the game going, but in terms of the effort and the tackles and stuff like that, he's improved again. But is that enough? Because the thing is, we got to win games, right? How are we going to win games? I don't know. Can't just hope for set pieces. Yeah, who needs to lose their spot and take their place? Because I think Mavididi and Reed cannot start the next game, but it probably will.
I would probably go with. I don't know. It's tough. I would probably say. I don't know, man. It's hard. It's hard, isn't it? It's hard to say because Mikasa isn't a left winger. Like I know, he was tried there, and obviously he had a certain role to kind of fill. Today when he came on, well, he didn't play on the left, did he? JJ played on the left, but you can't play JJ on the left. You can't do that. You can't. I would just probably, annoyingly, I'm gonna have to say, right, you probably have to drop. You probably can't play JJ, right? You're gonna have to probably play Mikasa in the 10, Skip and Winks behind. I don't think you can drop Skip. I really don't. I know you don't like him, Anil, but I don't think you can drop Skip.
No, after today, you can't drop him. But that effort, you need that in the team. Like he's one of the reasons we held out for so long. The amount of talent, challenges and tackles he makes is ridiculous. But that's what I'm saying, is there's some sort of system change. Because the thing is that I think Mikasa looked quite good when he was come on. He actually dropped deep and started linking the play and stuff like that. So I think he is, because he's an out-and-out natural number 10. So I think he's got to play there. But you've got to get Jordan James into the team somehow. So you're saying to take him out for Wings, but Wings was one of the few players that got us going in this game. Is there a way you can get all of them into the team? I don't know. Play some more sort of narrow 4-3-1-2 without wingers or something like diamond formation. Do you remember that back in the day?
I think just go to Enzo Ball and just have Skip be the person that reverts back into that back 4. And then that way you can have both JJ and Skip, son of Winks, as your double pivot. And then that allows you to have...
rid of Ricardo.
Yes, I'd have a back 3. I'd have a back 3 of Aluko, Lascelles, and Nelson.
Yeah. No, I agree. Carlton Richards play on the wing. I mean, yeah, but again, no sign of him today as well, right? Still no, not featuring. First time I've seen a goalie given a corner against him for time wasting in the first half. Yeah. Rowett likes to play one central player on a wing to compress the pitch. Yeah, Aribo on the left, probably.
No, but then he's going to put. Well, maybe that's what he's going to use Jordan James for. Maybe that is the preview. I'll be honest, it wouldn't surprise me if that's what he tries in the next game, because he's going to try and find a way to get all of his players into the team.
Yeah,
I don't like it either, Lux, but can I see it happening? Yes, I can. And I think there is a certain logic to it, because it's kind of like the team is so bad right now. What I need to do is get all my best players into the team somehow, which means making some bastard formation to do it. We'll have to see.
Yeah. I just don't like the idea, but I get it.
No, cool. How could anyone like it? It's an awful idea, but I'm just saying, because the thing is that at the same time, definition of insanity is to try the same players who underperform every single week. Like Mavididi he looked pissed off when he got hauled, but why? He's done nothing. I mean, to be fair, you could say, well, what about Abdul? But Abdul got hauled later as well. You've got to try something there. But I think the big thing is the mentality, right? Because, fair enough. You can say they're a form team. We're playing away, so take the point. We can play this way. But I do not want to see us play that way for the rest of the season. We've got to we've got to start going for wins. In fact, I think the weak thing is, as you said, is after we went 1-1, we had no intention to ever try and win the game, right? We need to start getting wins on the board, right? So that means there's going to have to be some games where we go for it and concede another one. We've got to stop playing coward ball.
Yeah, well, we need wins. That's it, Luke. I'm really finding it irritating, Luke. People just I get it. I get what people are saying. Ipswich, good team. Go away and you get a point. I understand it. But we haven't won since January, Luke. And, like West Brom drew today. Even West Brom can fucking draw a game of football. We've had 3 games that we've got some out of under Gary Rowett. 3 points. 1 point in each, against Stoke, Middlesbrough, and now Ipswich. But we couldn't beat Norwich. And, if I could see another draw on Tuesday, Luke, against Bristol City. I could see another draw. I just can't see us winning games. I feel like we just can't win a game of football.
I feel like it's either going to be a point or a loss. How many games have we got left, Locks?
10 games now. 10 league games.
10 games. Okay, thank you. Okay, so we've got 10 games left, right? And I agree with everything wholeheartedly that Anil just said. I don't want to be watching that type of football. I feel like I just had about 3 fucking heart attacks in the last 10 minutes from those what felt like 100 corners for the longest 10 minutes of my life. Stressing, just thinking that knowing this club, that this is going to be a late capitulation, a late goal, hopes up for nothing yet again, 45-minute FC. We've got the 1 point, but we need 3 points. I don't want to be watching football like this. The rest of the season, stressed to fuck because we're just going to shut up shop and play, as you also mentioned, like a bottom-end championship club with the highest paid wages. We should be the ones that are arrogant like we were 2 seasons ago under Enzo, but in a good way, like with confidence and ability to reflect that. And we would drop back and put an effort in when we lost the ball. Not this shit. No one gives a shit, but I don't want to keep seeing points, man. I'm stressing. I don't want to keep spending 45 minutes freaking out, hovering around just with relegation and worrying about what clubs around us are doing. You know what I mean? We should be worrying what the fuck we're doing, not who's winning and losing, getting points around us. We should be getting 3 points at these sorts of games. So,
well, Luke, that's fair, but you got to give the manager some credit in this way. That team was fighting, right? Because that is a big difference. Like I say, compare it to how we were before, or even compare it, say, to Tottenham Hotspur in the Premier League, right? There's one difference. This team was fucking throwing themselves at absolutely everything. Even the goal that they scored, we almost stopped it. People threw their bodies in the line and actually came as a deflection to go in. So at least we haven't given up. So I completely agree with you. And again, it is shambolic that we've got into this position, but we are in this position. And in this position, you got to do what it takes to get out. So let's see if it does transpire, but we've got to start. Like I said, we've got the home game now. We can't go too much longer without getting wins. We've got to start picking up,
You're right, and just quickly, Locks. The reason that we're forced to play that way, Anil, is purely of our own making. That's not Rowett's fault. It's just that we've had that many different managers, formation strategies, and stuff like that, and where that honking and the confidence is at the floor, the best you can hope for is to grind out these type of results, because that's all you can hope for at this point. He's not going to come in at this late in the stage and dramatically change anything, but it's still frustrating to watch equally, though.
And I'm just going to say, sorry to say this, but to all the people saying, it's getting better, I don't know if you knew this. Marti Cifuentes, in his final 4 games, won more points than Gary Rowett has in his first 4 games. It's 4-3. 4-3. 4 points to 3 points. Oof. So, how much better is it really? On the eye, I suppose, in the games, yeah, you get more fight. But results aren't improving. Results haven't improved. They've improved to Andy King because Andy King isn't a fucking manager. That's why. But Marti Cifuentes in his final 4 games had more points than Rowett has in his first 4.
Who did he play though? Who did we play in those games? Wrexham.
You don't need to ask questions like that.
No, listen. I'm trying to provide a balanced view because I get what everyone's saying. Right, of course, it's true. We got to start winning games, but I think up until now, I think for me, because put these 2 games into context, for me, last week was way more disappointing than this week. This week, I think overall, that's you've got a point. That's pretty good against. You knew at the start of the season that was probably the hardest game you're going to have this season. So we got something from it. Fair play. It's the home game against Norwich, even though they're in good form, that we couldn't even get a point out of that, and we didn't look like we troubled them. That's the biggest problem. So next up, we're against Bristol. Bristol, the last time we played them, we went in, actually played well for 45 minutes. We went up 2-0 against them, and then in the end, we were holding on. We always lost that game 3-2. So let's see what happens this time round. We need to turn this fight into wins. But I agree, the way that we're playing, though, we can't just play this. The manager, the thing is, I'm only saying it's not the manager's fault, but kind of is, right? In the same way that he can come out and say, guys, stop kicking it long. You've got to start playing now and get it back into the game. That's what frustrates me, that as a team, we're not able to, can you not just experience that, the energy, that when you're under the cosh, you need those players to step up and be brave and hold the ball and turn it and just give yourself a spell of possession. Say 10 minutes into that half when it's just all Ipswich. At that point in time, if you're a midfielder, you need to control the game. Don't worry about scoring right now. Just make it so for the next 2 or 3 minutes, they don't ever see the ball. That's when you can go sideways and tippy-tappy for a bit. Then you take this thing out of the game, then you can start looking to attack. Right? But instead, as you said, Luke, what we're doing is every time we get the ball, don't make a mistake. Kick it long. So you give the ball back to them, which means there's going to be even more pressure. And that's why you can't withstand that pressure. And so, we're lucky not to lose the game.
Yeah. We have to beat Bristol City, period. Anything less, and we're toast. Go on, let's just do it then. Let's end with that, because obviously we probably won't. Well, we've got Good Morning Fox tomorrow, but Luke, prediction, mate? You got a prediction for me for Leicester versus Bristol City Tuesday night?
Yeah, I'm going to go Leicester to go 2-0 up at half-time and then finish their game 2-2.
Anil, what do you say, mate?
Head says loss, heart says win.
Okay, it's probably a draw then. I'm going for a draw. I think another 1-1 draw.
I mean, it's not good enough, is it? It'd have to be. It'd be one of those that if it's 1-1 with 10 minutes left, we need to just fucking throw everything at it. You got to start getting something, I think. So, I for that reason, I kind of don't think it will be a draw, because I feel like either one way or another, we have to. It has to be either 3 points or 0 points. The 1 point isn't enough now.
Yeah, 100%. Still won't get a clean sheet. Yeah, agreed. Then it'll be 31 games without one.
Do you think we'll get a clean sheet this season?
No, I don't.
Wednesday will even score against us, yeah.
The only, mate, you know what? The only banker of a win I can see this season, guaranteed win, is if we're already relegated on the final day and we play Blackburn, and we'll win because we're already relegated and there's nothing.
And that will be a clean sheet as well, won't it?
2-0 win. 2-0 win. Yeah. 100%. But yeah, right, we're going to end it there. Thanks to everybody for joining us in the chat. Very much appreciated. Thanks to Anil, thanks to Luke. And we will be back again tomorrow morning, of course, 9:30 a.m. for Good Morning Foxes. That's pretty much it. Leicester, again, not won a game since January. 3 points now from 4 games under Gary Rowett. Let's wait and see if we get a win on Tuesday against Bristol City. Of course, we'll have the watch-along. I don't know what time we play. Is it 2:45 or is it 8? Let's have a look.
It's 2:45.
7:45. Yeah, 7:45 on Tuesday, so we'll be live from 7:30. So cheers all. Enjoy the rest of your weekends. See you in the morning for Good Morning Foxes. No more 200 grand, but our new sponsors, The Beautiful Frame, have smashed it with this Jamie Vardy piece. It's unreal. They're a local Leicester business as well, which makes it even better. And not just City, they do prints for other clubs as well. So it's perfect if you are stuck for a birthday or Christmas present for one of your friends or family. Now, the best bit, they have sorted BTG viewers out with a discount. Just use BTG12 at checkout for money off. BTG12. Grab yours now at thebeautifulframe.com. The link is down below.